Nice. Okay. I hope this holds together. Alright. All the people that are like, I'm at work. No, no, you're not. You're not at work. Don't worry about it. There's no resume game. I didn't even do anything yet. I like I like how all the guys are the same exact guy. They're all the same man. Oh wait, that guy. Do I have my... No, I don't have my mouse cursor. That guy over there on the far left, the one that's barely visible on his horse, he technically does not have a beard. Other than that, yeah, those are all the same guy. Oh, there's my mouse cursor. Okay. I don't remember any of this. There's no next. Why is there a back? Does it... Oh. Oh, that was the wrong thing to do. Now it's going to take another 5 years to load it in. But I had to see. For a second, I thought that guy in the middle, that he was riding his horse with both legs hanging off one side. Alright. All the loading menu guys look like they're surprised to see players for the first... Like, this game has been developed for... How long has this game been in development? Has it been... When did the original game... No. Hold on. I need to look this up. Mountain Blade Warband. Because Mountain Blade came out, then I think they re-released it as Warband. That was back in 2010. Have they been developing this for 10 years? No, they've been thinking about it for 10 years. It's probably been in development for like 9 years or 8 years. That's a long time. And you know what? You guys can't see this, but on the taskbar, whenever you run the game, you know how if you like run Overwatch, there's the thing that is like, this is the Overwatch game, and it has like an Overwatch symbol. Or if you run like a pornography game, it has the pornography symbol. It's like, this is pornography. This is really pornography. Or if you run like Final Fantasy 14 or something, it has an icon that says, this is Final Fantasy 14. This has the generic Windows executable icon. That's where we're at right now. Fantastic. I love it. Alright. I love how this does not give you any actual information on what any of these things are. I do like this color, though. Alright, let's read the lore. We'll do this first. The main menu was pretty awesome, though. Batarians. Wait, I know them. Them from Mass Effect. The Batanians still remember the olden days when the woods stretched across northern Calradia, and the Empire and its cities had yet to violate their sanctity. The fierce warriors remain loyal to their traditional ways. They paint their faces when okay, so Celtics. They paint their faces when going to battle, and even their noblemen prefer to fight on foot while using great axes and two-handed swords with deadly efficiency. I cannot remember the names of any of the factions in the original, but there was a faction where they refused to use horses and just ran around on foot. It was so easy to kill them. I remember that. Because I think these were in the first one, because these were one of the two main archers, I think. The Confederation of Steppe Tribes used to live a nomadic life, but have recently settled in the eastern frontier of the Empire, and are slowly transitioning into an agrarian society. Every fucking stream. Shut the fuck up! Phone sits there saying nothing for literally hours at a time, and then during the stream... Despite this, they still retain many aspects of their nomadic life, including their affinity with horses. They're horsefuckers. They're masters of mounted archery, shooting and then galloping out of reach. They're cowards. Like, they're cowards. Alright. 10% extra speed bonus for horsemen on a campaign mode. This is force. Yeah, okay. I don't remember these guys at all. Aserai. The Aserai are the inhabitants of the Nahasa Desert, a mixture of nomadic, Bedouin, I've never actually heard that word, and settled oasis farmers. They are famous for their horsemanship and their knowledge of the learning of many lands, including medicine, gained from lying on some of the continent's most lucrative... Oh, trade routes, okay. Alright, I see where that's going. Each clan is fiercely proud of its lineage and often jealous of the others, but when united by a charismatic leader, they become a major force in the south. Caravans are cheaper. So start this if you want to do trade route things, okay. Now, I'll go ahead and tell you guys before we even continue with this. You know how in Skyrim everyone just devolves into being a stealth archer? In Mount and Blade, it feels like everyone just devolves into having armies riddled with horse archery, for the most part. Well, you are a horse archer, but all of your units are usually, I think... I don't remember them having this name. I think it's like Varangians or something like that. But they were always stand-in placement archers. Alright. Empire. The Calradian Empire is in decline. Even before the murder of the Emperor Irenicus, the once united realm was torn by political rivalries. Today, those factions are in open war. Yet Calradians endure. They are technologically more advanced than their neighbors, and their mastery of engineering is not just evident in their aqueducts, beautiful architecture, and massive city walls. It also makes them experts in siege warfare. Construction speed bonus to town projects, wall repairs, and siege engines. Okay. This seems a little bit more... In the original game, it was kind of hard to tell what kind of character you were even making in the first place. In this one, it seems like they're trying to narrow it down so things make a little bit more sense. Sturgians. Sturgians are the descendants of the foreign tribes of northern Calradia. As the Empire expanded into their cold forests, they found that a ready market for the luxurious furs of woodland animals whom they had traditionally hunted and trapped. Sturgian chieftains became princes vying for preeminence with the help of Nord mercenaries who migrated into their realm. They are good hunters and wanderers, traveling far in search of opportunities both for trade and plunder. Less speed penalty from snow. That seems like it would have... That would be a little bit better than... the Battanians. It depends on what the map layout actually ends up looking like. Although once you leave the... Like, forests, I imagine, would also be in snow areas, but you're not going to encounter many snow areas once you leave that area, I imagine. Valandians. The Valandians are the descendants of adventurers from the west who lived under the Empire for centuries before forming an independent kingdom. With the decline of... Taiwan. With the decline of imperial authority, they have evolved into a well-organized feudal society led by a caste of warlike nobles who prefer to fight with spears and lances on horseback. More upgrade XP to troops from battles. That sounds incredibly useful. That sounds far more useful than anything else. Based on my knowledge from the first game, anyways. Spears and lances on horseback. That is good. That is cavalry. Cavalry is probably the most important military asset for this sort of era of combat. But first, let's go back and enjoy the main menu music again, because this main menu is fucking awesome. Ah, yes. What do you guys think? I'm also giving this game executable time to think about itself. It needs time to acclimate to existing at all. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure that it's going to collapse in on itself. I have no idea. Some people have already said that this game is janky, and if you played the first game at all, yeah, you would be willing to believe that. Fashion is also important. Yeah, everyone that hears this says it sounds like Conan. It really does. That guy looks alright. Now the loading menus, all these paintings look nice. The second that we get into this game, it's probably going to look like shit. I hope it looks like shit. Alright. So my instinct is Vlandians. I kind of like their backstory. I really like the colors of this, but that doesn't matter. That's just a menu thing. Having more upgrade this is really the thing that matters more than anything else. Assuming you're going to be leading an army anyways. Which invariably you will. Because even if you start as a merchant in the old games, you still sort of end up fighting anyways. It has helped to be able to support a large army, but being able to make them better units as you fight is far more important. It's sort of like XCOM. Like in XCOM, sure, if you have tons of units, it doesn't really matter. They're gonna die. But if you manage to actually get them upgraded, then you're way better off. So, let's go with this for the time being. Oh, Jesus Christ. What about the women? Oh, jeez. Ooh, yep. Yep, this was not made in America. You can always tell. Because it's too authentic to real life. Skin color green? What the fuck? Do such creatures really exist in the world? Perhaps in a manner of speaking. It's funny how the actual... like, the swatches don't even really match them exactly. Yep, that's me, alright.
Make a shield wall!
Fantastic. This is exactly the experience that I want from a Mountain Blade game.
Halt! Advance!
Oh, this is gonna be fantastic.
Make a line! Let us up!
What?
Form a line!
I understood that one.
Make a line! Let us up!
I don't know what you're saying.
Stand your ground!
Alright, well, okay. There are only 3, okay.
Raise your shields! At them! Give them hell! Attack! Circle! Facing outward!
Oh, circle! Oh. That was alarming for like a split second. Oh, man. Everyone, I need you to suckle as hard as you can. Yeah, I see.
Hold your ground! Loose arrows! Shields up!
Not 3.
Close in! Footmen! Line formation! Fall back!
Essential game services!
Stand your ground! Form a wall! Line up!
These sound very similar, 1 and 2, to be honest. I know, buddy. It's rough.
Backs to each other!
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Fire at will!
Oh, yes. Now let's try to.
The day is ours!
No! Do not ever make that face at me again.
Footmen! Fall back! Warriors! Circle formation! Give him hell! Circle formation!
It's like the voice pitch on number 3 almost does not matter.
We've showed him!
No! I told you to stop. I look at whatever previews doesn't even have words.
Stand firm!
Let's try deep. See what happens.
Shield wall! No!
Ooh, I like those voices now.
On them! No!
I always like a little bit more deep-voiced women.
Heaven be praised!
Do not... I already went over this with your brother. Cool, that's a good one.
Have at 'em! Let them advance! Shoot! Arrows! Glory!
Jesus Christ. I would not follow her into battle. I would definitely run from her, though. Oh, there's only 2 voices for women. That's unfortunate. Oh, goodness. I wonder if this still has the... In the first game, you had, like, negative it seems like you got higher charisma from being a woman, but your right to rule and things like that actually went down. Because it was still historically based.
For glory!
And there was a bigotry against women.
Give way! Raise the ladders!
Do as he says. What did he say? I'm pretty sure he said to run into battle. Are you certain?
Attack! Fall back!
I would like to make a sexy lady, but...
Form a line! To ladders!
It's best not to get too attached to your created characters in these games. Assuming it's like the first game. Because so many things can go wrong so quickly. Best not to get too attached.
Fire at will!
Warriors!
I think I actually like 2 a little bit better just because it has a little bit more clarity to it. You can actually understand what the hell he's saying.
Man the ladders! Let them advance! Up the ladders! Take them down! Ladders up! Ah!
Never mind.
Footmen, hear me!
Fall on your own swords! Kill yourselves! What?
Form a ring!
Alright, anyways. Height? You can make... You know what? I wonder if the hitboxes are the same. Because if you can make a gargantuan creature of a man, then why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? There's got to be some sort of weird disadvantage. Let's see. Randomize all? No, thank you. Let's change clothing. Oh my god. Oh, Mountain Blade, I missed you. Oh my god. Maybe he's too large. Perhaps too large. I don't know what the does it change? It changes nothing. It basically changes nothing. Although technically this is sort of historically correct, because if you're wearing many layers of clothing in order to try to have some form of armor, this is what you would end up looking like. Maybe I shouldn't be a giant. Maybe I should. Maybe I should just make a gigantic woman.
Make a shield wall!
Because I kind of get the feeling I'm gonna fuck this up anyway.
Engage! Close with them!
I can barely tell difference.
Get back! Move! Move forth! Shield wall! Raise the ladders! Release arrows! Two ladders!
I think these are the same thing. I have no idea what the difference between these 2 is. Let's see. Let's make a giant brown lady. Shut up. Shut up! No. Let's make a giant brown lady who's very angry. Face... Oh, I see, I see. Face depth. Center height. Face ratio. Jesus Christ, these creatures are horrifying. Can I get you to stay still? Is there a button for that? Probably not. Oh, it has to be like in the middle. Oh, I see. That's weird. Undo? Ooh, I have too many steps. Are you... There it goes, okay. Wow, it really saved a whole lot of them. I didn't expect that. Okay, that's what the default was, alright. There is no ear size, as far as I can tell. Yet. Skin type? Oh, I see. Age. Okay. We're going to be here a while, by the way, in case you're wondering. Because this is, let's be frank, this is most of the game. Now, if I was like Nick, for example, I would probably be making some sort of absolutely horrifying creature. Although, to be fair, that's probably what I'm doing either way. Really can't wait to get to those eyes. Because right now she sort of looks like a witch. Lower the face sharpness some. Eye socket size? Dear lord. Alright, eyes. This is what I actually want. Eyebrow type. Oh, just like... Oh, no, there it goes. Mm-hmm. Each more attractive than the last. Eyes from middle. Height. That's weird. It like goes through different node variants or something. Not sure what's going on there. Eye size. They really need to tone down the... Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting. This is like the ethnic slider. This makes you more and more what's the word? What's the word that people used to use for whenever they were trying to be racist but they wanted to make it sound like magical? There's some specific word for it. What was it? It wasn't just Oriental. It's like otherworldly. It's like a synonym for that. Exotic? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe, yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Exotic. It's probably something else besides that. We're gonna fix your eyes, honey. Don't worry. We'll figure it out somehow. Never mind the lack of music, which is making this even more disturbing. Everything's gonna be just fine. The eye distance, please make this horrifying. It's not that bad. You can spend a lot of time doing this. Actually, I do need to... I actually recorded our last stream when I was drawing the little Animal Crossing character. So I can turn that into something. Always... It's not that I like blue eyes or anything. I actually prefer green eyes, to be honest. But they tend to not show up as well. Yeah, that's good enough. I always think green eyes are fun. Height. Middle height. I should just bring all these down some. Make her as angry as possible. So that needs to be down all the way. It doesn't really seem to do all that much, to be honest. Holy shit. Those eyes can get big, can't they? Extra terrifying. Nose angle. I know, I think she's getting slightly better. You don't want the... Like, even though it's... I notice a lot of people will often criticize the way that I customize my characters like this. But then I'll look at something that they make, and it's like one of the most terrifying, like, beasts I've ever seen. Usually I find the people that are most critical of the way that I make my women make, like, polar opposites that I think are absolutely disgusting looking. So let's tone that down. Gonna have to, like, lower it down some. So they tend to be, like, really pale and sort of gangly, and they have lots of makeup on. Just things that I consider to be really ugly looking. Where is the length, I guess? Yeah, I guess. It's gonna have to be more, It'll probably have to be more, distance from nose to mouth, which is probably gonna be a mouth option, to be honest. Doesn't help that she's looking up, which is making it more unusual to look at. Yeah, I think it's more the eye position that's kind of weird. Although... nose... definition. What the hell's that? I don't know what that is. Best not to worry about it. Is Nook's bump? Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, that fixes a little bit, I guess. Yeah, it's making her look a little bit too young, though. She needs to be angry. Because she will be murdering people. But she is looking less horrifying now. I'll give her that much. Favorite game created character? I don't know. I don't play games for their created character, although it is a pretty big factor. And a lot of the times the created character is very good, but then once you actually start playing the game, then it just stops. Like, it just doesn't matter anymore because you're always wearing a helmet or something. So far, this one's actually surprisingly been pretty good, which is kind of unusual. Like, it seems like the first one, it was sort of okay, but you still had very visible, like, presets. Can't really see I need to get rid of her hair. Sorry, honey. You'll just have no hair for a while, so I can see what the hell's going on. Chin shape. Tone that down. I never really liked this. How exaggerated a lot of critic characters make the lower lip intersecting with the chin. I think is a little bit too exaggerated. Make sure that she's a little... What is this jawline doing? Oh, it's pulling down the whole thing. Okay, that's good. Really, it's mainly the eyes, I feel like, usually control most of the thing that I care about. Like, I care less about the, like, lips and stuff like that. Usually, just I want to make sure that they look pissed off. It's very important to me. Position. Yeah, okay, yeah, it does need to be there. Alright. I don't know how much control it's actually going to give me over the body. Like, whether it's going to be toned or whatnot. Probably not much of anything, to be honest. Yeah, probably not much of anything because they're going to have maximum control over what you're overlaying on top of it. Yeah, those Princess Peach lips are kind of, not disturbing, but, like, overly... Like, if you really zoom in there, it's really overly sexualized. But only if you zoom in. Okay. What's the best way to accomplish this without ruining her? I do appreciate that the undo button goes back so incredibly far. That's very helpful. What do you guys think of her so far? Other than the fact that she, of course, does not have hair right now. How's it look on the side? Side depth. Don't want to go all the way back. Monolize. That's all the way down. It's those eyebrows. Yeah, that's okay, I guess. Yeah, whenever we first started, she was pretty horrifying, wasn't she? Yeah, I haven't touched the ears yet. I don't think the ears really require too much. Oh, where were the... Base, yes, okay. Don't think this really matters one way or the other. Oh, I can give her big flappy ears. And just have her fly away. This is something that I imagine the Macroids probably would have a good time futzing about in. I don't think you can really ruin the character too much, though. So I don't know how well this would actually go on as far as making a hilarious video, but I think they would at least halfway enjoy screwing around in it. Okay, cheekbone height. Never try to max out your sliders. Face ratio. That should control. Oh, that's what it was. Center height. And the face depth. Face width. Finally. You kind of want to touch the... If you have like primary sliders like this that control everything, you want to touch them a little bit at first and then a little bit again after you're done. Alright, what kind of hairstyles we got going on here? Has some fabulous hairstyles, that's for sure. Let's use something bright so that we can actually see what we're doing. Good, she should look smug. She's going to murder people. I always like fluffy ponytails. Although imagine if she's a actual combatant, she wouldn't have anything too stylish in the first place. They have a pretty good variety. I'm glad that there's... It doesn't look like there's going to be any, like, stupid meme hairstyles. Which I'm always glad for. Too many games only give you, like, here are the 10 hairstyles that we made. 3 of them are made for hilarious Twitch streamers and YouTube creators. No one will actually use them otherwise. And these are actually, like, if you're making a fighter, considering the era and the practicalities, they're actually pretty good selections, too. You can even make you can also make characters that are not meant to fight in this game, if you guys don't know. You can make characters that are just exclusively merchants, or something of that nature. Or they're exclusively, like, nobles, that they don't actually do any fighting, they just sort of sit back and initiate commands and stuff like that. Not a big fan of hairstyles like this in games, though. They never quite get it right. It's kind of an almost Catherine Janeway sort of hairstyle. I hate hairstyles like this, by the way. Like these I'm a little girl, things like that. You only see, like, porn stars wear. I hate that shit. Looks disgusting. Oh, now we're talking. That's actually really authentic to actual hairstyles. It's kind of impressive. I don't know how you would manage this back in the whatever 1400s or what have you. But I'm glad that it's there. And there's actually variants. Huh. I'm actually impressed by that. They actually gave multiple black lady hairstyles. A lot of them actually make sense. That's pretty cool. So what do you guys think? Actually, it's first. Is there no red? Is there no actual red? Come on now. I know there's not going to be any sort of blistering red, but still. I guess that's as good as that's going to get. This is kind of surprising. Not allowed. You guys like this hairstyle? Wasn't expecting that. I do like this, but I don't know about using it for the character. Let's see. What is practical, but also menacing? I like fashion. I think I like playing dress up on characters a little bit too much. I think this is my favorite, to be honest. I should stop saying to be honest. I just realized that. Oh yeah, I guess you could number them. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, down to 20. Alright, let's take a look at everyone's So 4, 7. Wait. Where are we? 5, 6, 7. 7. So 7 would be my favorite so far. Oh. Just trying to see. Let's see. 1, remember, 1 is this. 19. I won't lie, I actually really do like this, but it's not for this character. So 17 would be this one. Oh, the ponytail. I would like this a lot better if not for the fact that there are no bangs. I always despise no bangs. Gotta have bangs. 15. 15. This is almost the same thing as this one. 7. 7. I think someone also said the ponytail over one side look. This number 3. Excuse me. What color is that? It's just platinum blonde. Yeah, a lot of different kinds of blondes. Really surprised there's no, like, true redhead. Yeah, I do not like... I have an association with, extremely pulled back hairstyles. Anytime I see someone with a hairstyle like that, it's like, oh, this is an asshole. This is someone that is not to be trusted, that has very high opinions of themselves. Do not care for that. Okay. Yeah, I think I will roll 7 because I like the fact that it's like practical, but still like there's a little bit like just this little bit right here seems like something that I would draw. Just because it sort of adds a little hint of femininity while at the same time being really practical for someone that's going to be murdering people. I like that. Markings. Does she want to be an insane person? I almost never actually use... Let's see what shows up best. Actually, none of them really show up that well. Oh, because of makeup. Okay. Scars. Woo, goodness. Okay. I wonder what this could be referencing. Probably nothing in particular. They're a big fan of making sure that your character is blind. I actually, whenever this is like, I don't think there is one. No, it doesn't look like it. Whenever it's like this, but it's war paint, like across the face is the stripe, I've always liked that for some reason. I don't know why. I think I actually gave that to my... Yeah, I gave that to my Final Fantasy XIV character, didn't I? You can't select multiple ones. No, you can't select multiple ones, okay. I think that looks cool, sort of. I've never been one for tattoos or markings, though. I think you... Like this, except the black has been removed, is also nice. Or it's just a stripe across the face. Yeah, these aren't too bad, actually. It's pretty neat. What happens whenever you... Oh, it's just white pure. That's it. Pure white. You can do both, though. That actually looks like... No. It's just the lighting. For some reason, the lighting on... It's like there's a little bit of red over here for some reason. I don't know what's going on there. It's pretty neat. No, we're not giving her blackface. What is it with, like... What is it with people watching YouTube videos or Twitch videos and just make the stupid thing, make it stupid, and then you pick the obviously stupid options and it was like I remember whenever I'll do some commentary here. Oh Jesus Christ! I remember whenever Sonic Forces came out, This is a weird pull, but it's the best example I can think of. Sonic Forces came out, and that had like a very, very rudimentary character creator. And if you went to any playthrough of it on YouTube or on Twitch, every single person made the same character. Because there was the one, like, big round eyes option that everyone gave. Because, streams. So all of them look like the same fucking thing. They all had the stupid gamer face and the gamer hat and the gamer clothes. There were, like, usually bright neon mishmashes of stupid bullshit, and that was it. Don't much care for that, personally. No, it's kind of weird. That kind of... Can you even change it? No, you can't. It's just makeup and that's it. That's interesting. What happens whenever you... Ah, that's also locked. So some of these are actually locked to one color. Were there any, like, normal... Were there any normal things that were just, like, freckles, or... I don't think there were. Because all of them are just scars, or... Scars, makeup, or just, like, your whole face is something now. Yeah, there was nothing else besides that. Kind of surprising. Yeah, I do enjoy watching how fucked up you can make a character. If it's just like... That's the reason why I watch the McElroy things, their Monster Factory series. Because they very briefly play the game, but the main value is just using the character creator briefly and then going about your business. That's fine. I think that actually will help her characteristics pop a little bit more. Keep it there for default. Okay. Jesus Christ, is that my father? I hope he died. Oh wait, no, that's not me. That's like my mother, isn't it? It auto-generated characters that look sort of similar to me. Why did it pick that hair for him? Oh no! Is my father like some sort of nightmare creature? He's also a manlet. That's unfortunate. Wait, I did max out our height, didn't I? Yes, I did, okay.
Close in!
That's right. Alright. This had to make certain. Had to make absolutely certain. Okay. And I haven't done anything with this yet. In the old game, it actually asked you a bunch of questions about your backstory, and your backstory controlled what your stats were. So it got kind of confusing trying to figure out what exactly... Like, if you're trying to optimize yourself, it got kind of awkward trying to optimize that. You were born into a family of barons retainers, so it might be the same thing. I don't know if it's gonna... Okay, yeah, it previews all of them. Alright. Barons retainers. Your father was a bailiff for the local feudal magnate. He looked after his liege's estates, resolved disputes in the village, and helped train the village levy. He rode with the Lord's cavalry, fighting as an armored knight. So this is like the old noble thing, where you probably have a bonus to your right to rule. Skill level, focus point to riding and polearm, one attribute to social. I don't even know if they have a right to rule system anymore. Family were merchants in one of the major kingdoms of the kingdom. Why do you look so nervous? I'm not doing anything to you. My dad is such a weirdo, though. I kind of love him. Like, my mother just looks, like, innocent and bewildered by the fact that she exists at all. My father looks, I don't know, like... He looks like he's crazy, but in a way that most people don't really notice most of the time. Like, he's normal, but then whenever you get him home, he's also normal until... like he either gets drunk or you get him talking about something very specific that's weird and abnormal, like cheese manufacturing or something. And then it comes out. And you're like, don't get your father talking about the cheese. He will lose his mind. We will have to spend days repairing the house. Your family merchants, like to low 10 skill level, focus point to trade and charm. 1 attribute point to intelligence. Actually, I need to see. Let's see, how did this work? Your overall level controls the amount that you're allowed to invest in it, maybe? I can't remember. Yeoman. Oh, wow. Nice. Your family were small farmers with just enough land to feed themselves and make a small profit. People like them were the pillars of the kingdom's economy as well as the backbone of the levy. And so this is like my actual real-life family. 10 skill level, 1 focus point to polearm and crossbow, 1 attribute to endurance. I'll probably be using something that has a lot of reach to it. This is what it started on. Your family owned a smithy in the city. Your father played an active, if minor, role in the town council and also served in the militia. Smithing, two-handed. Oh, there's smithing in this game. I just realized. Oh. Do I want to smith? Smithing, I don't like smithing in games because it's so incredibly useful that invariably, if it exists at all, I feel like I must use it. It's something that you have to use from that point forward. The Skyrim syndrome. Hunters. Mom, I love the way that your clothing elevates itself off other layers of your own clothing. Thank you. I worked on it my whole life. It's my only skill. Your family lived in a village, but did not own their own land. Instead, your father supplemented paid jobs with the long trips to the woods, hunting and trapping, always keeping wary for the Lord's game wardens. One focus point to scouting, and crossbow. Well, I should point to cutting. These are mercenaries? I mean, he looks like a mercenary because he's wearing what are those called? I can't remember. Or it's like inlaid leather, but it has whatever. Your father joined one of the Blundia's many mercenary companies composed of men who got such a taste for war in their lord's service that they never took well to peace. Their crossbowmen were much valued across Karadia. Your mother was a camp follower. Oh, camp followers! I forgot. I forgot about that system. Taking along the wake of bloody campaigns. 1 focus point to roguery. Roguery. And crossbow, 1 attribute to control. I don't know what control is. Let me actually look at these fucking things. One-handed, two-handed. Okay. Polearm. So there actually distinguishes between one-handed weapons, two-handed weapons, and polearm weapons. Okay, and control is just ranged weapons. You know, I always really enjoyed throwing weapons in the first game. You didn't really get much of a chance to use them because they were a limited resource. You could only carry like a small handful of throwing weapons. But man, whenever they hit well. Crossbow. No, I did not like crossbows. Funny thing is, most people, because of video games, have a misconception of this. But like firing a bow, it's not like watching Lord of the Rings or something where you're like firing them off like machine guns. That's ridiculous. It actually takes like a good 15 seconds minimum to like withdraw another arrow, notch it, pull it back to full strength and then fire it. Usually more like 20 seconds, 25 seconds. A crossbow usually takes like 40 seconds, 45 seconds. No, you don't have to be a bowmaster to know. That's like basic ass knowledge. It's just that most people don't care about such things, so they don't know it. Throwing a I guess you can just chuck things as fast as you can. Riding. We will be needing this because ancient combat. You will be riding a horse. I can't possibly imagine myself playing a campaign and not using a horse. It's just way too important. Definitely knowledge about the forged metal. I'm surprised this is mixed in with endurance. So it looks like endurance is going to be like endurance in a Souls game, where it's just absolutely essential. Including current breeding. This also controls the level of... You already get... Yeah, okay. This is probably going to be the one that I'm going to go for. Just because I know I'm going to be using a polearm, and I know I'm going to be using a horse. Also, all my... my army is also going to be like that. Cunning. Scouting. Knowledge of how to scan the wilderness for life. If it works the same way that it did in the original game, then you're also going to come across followers that supplement your ability to do these things. So I can find someone, for example, that's a great trader. I can find someone that's a great scout. Which is why most of the time whenever I played the first game, I would just go for whatever is most personally beneficial if you're actually playing the game and fighting things. Which is kind of disappointing, but that's just the way the game works. Knowledge of how to scan the wilderness for life. You're driven on how they're performing contact. Huh, I wonder how in the world... How does it control that? That must be like on, Yeah, that must be, yeah, whenever you first initiate contact with an enemy on the field, it determines how close they are and things like that. So they're like spawn positions. I think that's how it works. Experience with the darker side of human life. Go over there. You can tell when a guard wants a bribe. Alright. You know how to intimidate someone, consumption would kind of get away with. I wonder if any of these are player-only stats. Charm. Let's do... So this... The main one probably controls how... Yeah, okay. Attribute. Do any... What would be the main attribute that I want then? Knowledge of what makes it somewhat prosper. Managing estates or towns. Knowledge of staunch bleeding bones. Yeah, I could probably supplement that. I can supplement that. So, being intelligent, probably not that important. Unfortunately. Roguery is the... Yeah, I guess it is sort of edge power, isn't it? Trade. Leadership. Leadership, yes, I will absolutely need social. Yes, because leadership is going to control the ability, how large of an army you can make, and I think this from the first game was the only. I think it's been a long time. I think that was the only player stat where you could not supplement it. So you absolutely have to have that ability to make a person like and trust you. You can make good guesses at people's motivations, kind of arguments, and much more fun. Okay, so yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with this then. It won't matter in the long run, but plus I think this is the only thing that's going to be relative to maybe right to rule with that. Ooh, Jesus Christ! Oh, it's horrible! It's like Chucky. That is just Chucky. Why is his body so large? It's so hulking. What a powerful child. Now it's okay. Do not make fun of the child. I can't zoom in. There's no zooming. Thank God. Why would you make this? Is this what took them 10 years to make this game? Is this where all the development time went? This creature? This tiny goblin? This gremlin child? As a child, you were noted for my horrifying face and body. Yes, my brawn. Yes. Let's see. Leadership skills. Do not know. Oh my God. If we'll put gang of your own from whatever, not for definitely you. All the other kids follow your lead as you decide what to play and where to play. 1 bonus point to cunning. Focus point to leadership and tactics. My brawn. No! Stop making that face! You're big. Yeah. I will not allow the visuals to dictate my choices, but still, that is accurate. Please stop making that face. You were big and other children looked to have you around any scrap with children from neighboring village. You pushed a plow and throw an axe like an adult. 1 point to vigor. Because two-handed and throwing, don't need that. Alright, that's like terrifying in a different way. I'm kind of glad that you stopped making this face. This is a little bit more concerning in the long run. This is an immediate threat. This is a long-term threat. You were quick on your feet and attentive to what was going on around you. Usually you could run away from trouble, although if you could give a good account of yourself in a fight with other children if cornered. So control, athletics, one-handed. Whoop. Yeah, athletics is your ability to just like run around with that aid of a horse. That's true. I probably will eventually need control, though. Let's be honest, if this works the way that it did in the first game, I'm going to be cheating. Like, I'll just cheat huge amounts of money in my inventory, make a huge army real fast, and just run around killing things. This is the best one because you can't see its face anymore. Aptitude for numbers. Most around you were almost rudimentary. Occasionally, the class to study letters and mathematics. Okay, intelligence, engineering, and trade. Stop it. You're always attentive to other people, good at guessing their motivations. You start out with individuals waiting and tried out what you learn with adults and friends. Charm, leadership, social. That's actually pretty useful. That will be useful in the long run, yes. Skilled horses. The horse girl? Dare I be the horse girl? No. You're always drawn to animals and spend as much time as possible hanging out in the village stables. You could calm horses and were sometimes called upon to break in new colts. You learn the basic veterinary arts, human medicines, 10 skills riding medicine, 1 point to endurance, another point to riding. Medicine. Intelligence. Okay, so probably this one is going to be the most useful. Assuming this is going to work the way that I think it does, mounted pole arm and the ability to handle larger armies is going to be useful to the thing that I want to do. Okay. Choose your adolescence. She got bigger. Don't do that. Oh, it's getting... Oh, the creature grows. Oh my god. It's like getting... The head didn't change. Why is the head the same? She's turning into a Goomba from the Mario Brothers movie. Oh. Teen Gremlin. Like all village children you helped out in the fields, you also herded the sheep. Oh my god. Woo! You went out with other fleet-footed youths to take the village's sheep, goats, and cattle to grazing pastures near the village. You were in charge of chasing down stray beasts and also kept a big... You always kept a big stone on hand. Oh my... Oh!
Grungus always carry large stone. To club predator if near.
Hurled at lurking predators if necessary. You always kept a big stone on hand? Was she like an ogre? She does have the head for it. Stun skill level, 1 focus point to athletics and throwing, 1 attribute point. See, I kind of get the feeling the reason why the default person that you make is so terrifying is because of this. Because probably whenever you shrink the big ogre creature that you start with down to a child size, it doesn't look as terrifying. Worked in this... That doesn't make it better. You're apprentice to local smith. You learn how to heat and forge metal, hammer, and hells. Your muscles 8. Two-handed smithing. I forgot about smithing. Fuck. More points to vigor. Oh, I really don't want to have to worry about smithing. You help dig wells, rethatch houses, fix broken plows. You learn about the basic construction, what it would take to farming humanity prosperous. This might be the most similar to my actual childhood. It's not fun. She has the face for it. She definitely looks as depressed as she should be. Welcome, Aradia. Oh man, smithing, engineering, intelligence. Gather herbs in the wild. You were sent by the village healer up into the hills to look for useful medicinal plants. You learn which herbs heal wounds or brought down fever, how to find them, medicine scouting, endurance. Some more of that. Alright. And it's ball game. You accompany local hunters who went to villages, helping them try and catch small animals. This is actually the same as it was in the prior game, as far as like setting up your character goes. Except now it actually gives you a little bit more information. It helps you visualize what's going on. I don't think they actually needed the child, though. Oh, tactics, control, more to social, training. Wow, they're really dumping into that one. Took your family's goods in your town, say you're producing by supplies, hard work, and managed to hub over the marketplace. That's probably the most concerning one of all. Let's see. Oh. Two-handed and smithing. You don't need two-handed. Like throwing, smithing, engineering. Don't need that. Medicine and scouting. Bow and tactics. Tactics. What the hell's tactics? Oh, right. Yeah, that might... Before I don't know. Some of these are going to be supplemented anyway, so it won't actually matter. Trade and charm. I think most of this is not going to matter in the long run. It's just min-maxing shit. So probably either a small game or... What was that one? Intelligence. Probably either smithing or hunting small game. Although I don't think I'll need two-handed, but it's possible. Probably this. Yeah. I probably won't end up needing tactics because I'll have to recruit someone that actually does that for me. So far, we haven't even started the game. We're just making stuff. Plus, she looks like a badass in this pose, so that's definitely important. I don't know if you can actually hire a smithy or not. I'm assuming that you can. But, you know what they say about assumptions. Okay, now she looks a little bit more normalized. She doesn't look quite as terrifying as the gremlin that was there. Alright. Our evolution into a murderous sort of horse girl is nearing its completion. In war-torn Colorado, especially in frontier tribal areas, some women as well as men learn to fight from an early age. You served as a baron's groom. Fuck that shit. Your family arranged for you to accompany a minor baron of the Valandian kingdom. You're not given major responsibilities, mostly carrying messages and tending to his horse, but it did give you a chance to see how campaigns were planned, and men were deployed in battle. So, this is all still just, yeah, it's still like, stuff I'm relating to this. The thing I'm most concerned about is polearm, bow, because I'm absolutely certain that that's going to come up in some capacity. Riding, tactics, really, it'll be useful, but really it's, these three. It's vigor, control, and social that I should be aiming for. You could never have brought the equipment on your own, but you were a good enough rider that the local lord lent you a horse and equipment. You joined the armored cavalry training with the lance. So more lance, more endurance. Yeah, that's pretty good. Stood guard with the garrisons. Most of the training was missile weapons, especially useful during sieges. Okay, so basic engineering, crossbow. Don't need anything with crossbows. All Karate's kingdoms recognize the value of good light cavalry and are sure to recruit nomads and borderers with the skills to fulfill those duties. You're a good enough rider that the neighbors pitched in to buy you a small pony. Aw. Really? She rode into battle on a pony? That's adorable. You were a good enough rider that your neighbors pitched in to buy you a small pony and a sheaf of javelins so that you could fulfill their levy obligations. Running a bow. This is actually pretty good as well. What was the other one? Cavalry and Scouts. So that's 3 endurance, and this is also 3 endurance, actually. So this will give me more polearm training, as opposed to, So these are actually the same thing, except it's switching out the polearm for the bow. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Alright. Oh, don't, no. Not like this. I kind of want to use a mace, though. In the first game, it was really hard to find good one-handed maces, because there was no real benefit to doing it, because it didn't really factor in the fact that, like, historically, if you fought someone that had heavy armor with a sword, you were kind of wasting your time. You could kill them if you managed to get them on the ground and, like, wedge the sword in between their plates. But you really wanted a hammer, and most games never, like, factor that in. They just treat swords as just being this end-all weapon that dominates everything else. So whenever it actually comes to including maces, there's usually like 1 or 2, but they're just seen as being like a waste of time, which is unfortunate. Love your own spear and shield, drone small and front, have always been one of the most armies in Heradia. I wonder if they will change that in this game. I sincerely doubt it, but they might. Polearm one-handed, one with the vigor, join skirmishers. Younger recruits are those of a slider build, or those too poor to buy shield and armor tend to join the skirmishers. Fighting with bow and javelin, they try to stay out of reach of the main enemy forces. Throwing, bow, and control. So overall control. Alright. So I'm looking at scouts and cavalry. What do you guys think? Should we be, well, we're riding a horse in either game. Which one was the one with the pony? It was this one. It was the Scouts. Yeah. The Scouts is the one where we had our own pony that we rode into combat. Yep, devolve in the horse archery. No, I'm not devolving in the horse archery. I'm aiming for it. We're joining the... whatever the first one on the list was. The one that gives more XP to your units. That's what we're doing. Cavalry, you say? Alright, that works for me. She looks a bit more like a badass in that one anyways. This one, she looks kind of dirty. She's a dirty girl in this one. Dirty girl on her dirty pony. Or is this one you're actually like, doing a job and doing it well? How dare she? Alright. Look at that. Look at that. Look how fucking huge... She could eat this horse by now. Before you set out for a life of adventure, your biggest achievement was... Oh yeah, there's also... In the first game, there's like also a biggest regret, and you could choose like, I'm going out for revenge, or something like that. Your biggest achievement was you defeated an enemy in battle. Not everyone misses the enemy marches war, not everyone goes into these actions. You do both, and you also took down an enemy warrior in direct one-to-one combat, in the full view of your comrades. You get a lot for this. Yeah, you get a lot for this. 1 attribute point to vigor, 1 to valor. Valor? What the hell's valor? Is this like a hidden thing? Oh yeah, renown. So there is a valor stat. So what's the difference between valor and renown then? Huh, guess we'll find out. More importantly, 1 attribute point to vigor. Focus. Some of these might give you like gold or something weird. Yeah. Calculating, 1 attribute control, valor, renowned, mercy, generosity, and honor. What the fuck? Alright, let's go back. Hold on. We're getting ahead of ourselves here. Alright. You led a successful manhunt. When the community needed to organize a posse to pursue horse thieves, you were the obvious choice. You hunted down the raiders, surrounded them, enforced their surrender, and took back your stolen property. Cool, so I was a young badass. You invested some money in land. This is the... This is probably the most adult thing. Like, I can tell you how important it is. Like, investing money in land is probably one of the most beneficial things you could possibly ever do, and especially in this era. Having money in land would probably make you incredibly wealthy. Because owning land at all is actually very expensive. Your parents didn't give you much money. Bullshit. but they did leave you just enough for you to... Oh, they're dead? No. For you to purchase a plot of unused land at the edge of the village. You cleared away rocks and dug an irrigation ditch, raised a few seasons of crops, and then sold it for considerable profit. You hunted a dangerous animal. Wolves, bears are a constant menace in the flocks. You don't... If there are only 2 items, there has to be an and. You can't put a comma there. That's not proper grammar. Are a constant menace to the flocks of northern Karadia, while hyenas and leopards trouble the south. You went with it... That's a weird... Nah, I guess that makes sense. You went with a group of your fellow villagers and fired the missile that... fired the missile that brought down the beast. That is correct, but it's still funny. Skill level, focus bow, crossbow, control, +5 renown. You had a famous escapade? Maybe it was a love affair, or maybe you cheated at dice, or maybe... She's really excited about it, too. I didn't notice that. Maybe it was a love affair. Whoa! That dick was enormous! And I took it all. My dick. What? Or maybe you just chose the words poorly when drinking with a dangerous crowd. Anyway, one of your trips into town, you got into the kind of trouble from which only a quick tongue... Ooh... or quick feet get you out alive. Why is she so happy about it? Like she got into some serious shit, got out of it. Whatever. Fine. That's fine. That one, it was so bad, the dick was so good, that her athletics and roguery went up. Horse girls. What? Yep. Always look out for the horse girls. They're always like this. You treated people well. Wow, her stance even reflects the mundanity? Is that a word? Of her backstory. Yours wasn't the kind of reputation that local legends are... Yeah, even the description's like, yeah, it's fine. But it was the kind that wins you respect among those around you. You were consistently fair and honest in your business dealings and helpful to those in trouble. In doing so, you got a sense of what made people tick. Okay. Plus, I still have no idea what +1 to mercy, generosity, and honor is. I have no idea what these stats are yet. Ugh. You did a good job. You didn't fuck up. Which I will attest, I was actually this kind of kid. I didn't really get into any adventures, and that's probably the best kind of childhood you can actually have. But it's also the most mundane and boring, and it leads to an equally boring life. It's usually the crazy people that are always getting into stupid shit that end up getting the most benefit from it, which is unfortunate, but that's sort of how the world works. Okay, let's look at the stats. Vigor, cunning... Intelligence, don't need intelligence in this build. Dangerous animal. More endurance. And social. So social actually would be pretty... Yeah. Steward? Oh yeah, there it is, okay. Okay, so... Roguery, don't need that. I can recruit someone. So this one... don't need that. Maybe. Although I probably won't use either one of those. Beat an enemy battle. Still not... I really don't need 2 one-handed, I think. It depends on how the game's going to end up working. Probably... I don't need crossbow. Yeah, I'm always getting one that I don't actually need, it looks like. Spending guns, except for this one.
How's it feel?
No, tactics is still not really essential. Yeah, okay. Maybe I'll give this one just in case 2 and one-handed actually ends up coming up. I don't know what's going to happen. So what do you guys think? I forgot what was her face look like in each one of them. This is the only one. This is the only one where she looks crazy. The other one, she's just sort of there. And she's fine. She is a dirty, dirty horse girl. She's a dirty pony lady. You defeated an enemy in battle. To me, it's that or... what was the other one that was like that? It was either that or dangerous animal, so killing something. +1 valor, +20 renown. What are you... Wait, what do you... +1 the valor, +20 renown. That's useful. You're getting 10 skill level. 10 focus point. Focus point has 1 point. You're getting less for this one. 10 skill level, 1 focus point to 2 things and 1 attribute. 10 skill level, 2 focus points and 1 attribute. And you're getting this. +20 renown, +5 renown. So this is way better. So let's just roll with that. Why not? Alright. Who the fuck are you? You piece of shit. Get away from me. You better not be stealing my thunder. Like many families in Karadia, your life was upended by war. Your home was ravaged by the passage of army after army. Eventually, you sold your property and set off with your father, mother, brother, and your 2 younger siblings. Well, I guess that's fair. To a new town you heard was safer. But you did not make it. Along the way, the inn at which you were staying was attacked by raiders. Your parents... So this is true in every single... Oh, okay. So this is just your backstory no matter what. Your parents were slain, so they are dead. Why did they make... Why did they make models of them? Just for that one menu? Surely they're going to use them later. Your parents were slain and your 2 youngest siblings seized. Oh, so they got carted off as slaves. But you and your brother survived because you subdued a raider. Arrgh! You were able to grab a knife in the confusion of the attack. You stabbed a raider blocking your way. You drove them off with arrows. You grabbed a bow and sent a few arrows to the raiders' way. They took cover, giving the opportunity to flee with your brother. You rolled off on a fast horse. Is that really so noble of a way of dealing with the situation? Jumping on the 2 remaining horses of the inn's burning stable, you and your brother broke out of the encircling raiders and rode off. You ran away real good. We'll get you next time, you naughty boys. You tricked the raiders. In the confusion of the attack, you shouted that someone had found treasure in the back room. That worked? I found treasure. There's so much gold. Come everyone right now. Well, there's no massive pile of gold in here. Oh, we were tricked by her roguery. Ugh. And they featured the you made your way to the undefended entrance to your brother. That's a little bit of a stretch. You organized the travelers to break out. You encouraged the few travelers in the inn to break out of in a coordinated fashion. Raiders killed or captured most, but you and your brother were able to escape. Holy shit! Did you organize all the other travelers as meat shields? Wow. Now that's leadership right there. That's American leadership. Alright. So what are our stats here? Social, cunning, fast horse, endurance, show them with arrows. So it's just literally just this, okay. Or vigor, okay. That's tactics. I gotta be honest with you guys. I really liked the last one. I love the idea of her tricking a bunch of schmucks, like a bunch of drunk idiots, to ride out and try to fight the raiders while she just leaves. Plus, I also need... I need both of these, because both of these, I think, if it works the same way as the first game, are player-only stats, so I need them. So that's pretty good. Cunning, I don't really... I'm going to supplement cunning and intelligence by recruiting someone, if it works the same way as the first game. So I probably don't need it. which kind of just leaves endurance. Trying to raise this. Scouting. I don't need scouting. Draw them off with arrows. I do need more of that, but I don't need more additional tactics. Or subdued a raider. So they give me one-handed, which I don't really... I do need at least a little bit in athletics, but... So I guess it's a decision between subduing a raider or organizing the travelers. I don't know. Look, the villagers may have been the true heroes, but no one's around to tell that story. So I guess I'm the hero, aren't I? Yeah. Oh, Lucy Balda? I don't think so. Have none of that, thank you very much. You prepare to set off with your brother on a mission of vengeance and rescue. Oh, okay, so it's like just starting just now. So that backstory was actually... Oh, okay. You prepare to set off with your brother on a mission of vengeance and rescue. Here is your character. There she is. Click finish if you're ready, or go back to make changes. Alright, so culture. Landia, 20% more upgrade the battle to XP to troops and battles. That's good. Yep. The only thing I'm not really happy about is being required to take additional tactics points. Where was that, anyways? Adolescence. Hunted small game. It's the only thing that I'm not really too happy about. And it's not really that big of a deal. Other than that, it's pretty much all optimal. Alright, let's see what random gets us. What's with you and Balda? Balda. Aragon? Like Hold on. It's like Aragon, but Aragon. Fantastic. Oh. In other words, anytime I stream, I go through a ton of water. Alright. Carmenet, Orgunda. These are definitely authentically Eurojank ancient names. Deathweld. Oh my god. That... Okay, how about... Is there a death gun in this particular name generation? Veronet, Aragon again. They don't have too many of them, do they? Isagund, Villatrud, Bezwinda. Oh, just Elta. Okay. Liz? Liz, how'd you get in here? How fitting. That's a Discord joke. Don't worry about that. Verduna. Peta. Aragon again. It really likes Aragon. Gizzle Child? Like, Child of Gizzle? Just... I don't know, like... If you're gonna do that... Because that's what she was. Melland. Bezwinda. Thweda. Elta. Agathweda. And again. Gunther. Deathweda. It really likes those Wedas. Baronet. Mana Child. I thought for a split second, I did read that as being man-child. But Carmenet, Beltrud, got there. Man-child, Gerta, Margand. Okay, what do you guys think? What's your train of thought on this, guys? Mana Child. Why Mana Child? Why that one? Why did that get added into the notepad? Yeah, we have a lot of people named Liz, don't we? Let's see. You know what? Okay. Let's do honor to the name generation. Death Gun. Write out Lady Death Gun. Well, hold on. I wonder if it'll prefix it for us, because that's what she should be named. Let's just bear that in mind. We'll go with Death Gun. But bear in mind, she is Lady Death Gun. Thank you very much. Okay. Oh, the game difficulty. Okay. Yeah. I forgot that there's so many different Oh yeah, choose if heroes are able to die in the battlefield. Although you don't want to turn all these all the way up to the max. I know that video game culture as it is now is very dialed into no, but I'm the best. I'm the strongest. I can take anything. This is Mountain Blade. You don't want to have things cranked up too high. Otherwise, you're just not going to make any progress, and there's not going to be a video game anymore. Because these, since there are individual sliders and not one global slider, this is also meant, like, some of them are meant to be dramatically way too much, just so that you can, like, make one element of the game ridiculous while the others are pretty easy. Friendly troops receive damage. Receive damage to your... reduce 1/3. I remember that, like, realistic is... like, this is not called normal. This is not normal. This is realistic, bear in mind. Does it go below? No, okay. So, realistic is the hardest. You can't go beyond realistic. That should tell you something about this. Very easy is not even really... like, very easy is actually just normal. So 2/3, I guess, would be as close to, like, a standard value as you can possibly get. Friendly parties receive damage to allies that are not under your command. I don't want to change this because I imagine they're going to be pretty stupid one way or the other. Receives damage to your character. You also, if this is anything like the first game, you also don't want to increase this too much. Because the way that this game... the way that the warband worked is that you can take a stray arrow from across the entire map and get one-shot killed just like that. Despite the fact that you've been sinking in huge amounts of time and energy into your character. So, like, if this was on a realistic, you just die. Like, you just fucking die from anything. Because that's how it worked in real life. Like, a general is a general. He's not going to take 1,000,000 hits. If he rides out there and an archer can spot him and then fire an arrow at him, then he's probably gonna die. So, remember, there's only 3 options. And even though it says... why did they say very... like, very easy, easy, or fucking nightmare? Why is it... whatever. Okay, recruitment difficulty. You will... need better relations with notables from all across to access all their troops. Okay. It's kind of vague on what exactly this means. Map movement speed, very easy, 10% bonus. So 5%. That's so weird. Like, all of them are stated as being bonuses. Okay. So I'm perfectly content to leave it at very easy for the time being. Because this game's... look, Warband... let's be clear. Mountain Blade Warband sucked. But it was also awesome. Like, that's what the brand of this game is. It's jank as fuck, but it's also rad. Like, even in the created character, for example, whenever we were making our character this past 5 hours, however long, an hour and a half... that has been a preview of things to come. We can always change difficulty later, too, so don't worry too much about it. There's Grungus, and Fungus, and Mungus, and Tungus. And back here, see that guy in the very back? That's Archibald. Oh, okay, I guess this is happening. Why is my brother also... why am I asking these questions? Sister, it's been 3 days now. What the fuck? What is that? Oh, that's his relationship meter. He doesn't even like me? Well, he doesn't hate me, I guess. It's been 3 days now. We've been tracking those bastards. I think we're getting close. We need to think about what happens when we catch them. He's gonna die, isn't he? Both of the younger siblings that we're chasing down... please, I hope they auto-generated me baby, like, little bitty baby brothers and sisters. I hope they are horrifying. We need to think about what happens when we catch them. How are we going to rescue Varric and Alda? Are we up for a fight? What do you think, Death Gun? This looks like an old training field for the Legions. Perhaps we can spare some time to brush off our skills, practice and catch up with the Raiders. I'm going to continue the present, neither will find if I have to continue. Split up. Skip tutorial. So do you think we'll catch up with the Raiders soon or prepare for the fight? This will probably come back up again. I'll ask this first. No. Yeah, okay. The tracks will fresh when soon as smoke in the horizon. They can move to color for loony raiding, and I'm pretty sure we'll be able to rescue the little ones or die trying. How should we prepare for the fight? Well, if they're still pillaging, they may have split up into smaller groups. Hopefully we won't need to take them all on at once. But it would help if we could persuade some people to join us. Cool, alright, let's do this. Shouldn't need too much. Oh, goodness. You can remove your character. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, Tilde. Yeah, she doesn't look too bad. She still looks insane. Like, even after reducing the eye size and all the other stuff that we did, she still looks like she's batshit crazy. But that's fine. Okay, you can leave your training field by holding tab. Oh yeah, I forgot about leaving things by... Oh, wow. This all coming back to me. Alright. You can turn in time for the campaign map, advanced melee training. So there's like one for each little thing. This seems familiar somehow. Wasn't this exact sort of training setup also in some other game that came out like 6 years ago? Hello. I don't have anything to fight you with, I guess. Wait, here we go. There we go. Alright. I'm assuming that I must... Whoop. Defend from the left. Oh, no. Defend from the right. There used to be a... Well, what do you want? I don't understand what it is that you want. Yeah? Because in the older game, you could switch on, like, directional blocking. Like, I'm doing it. This doesn't actually alter my ability to... defend from right. Is it just broken? Like, what's happening? Like, I'm pressing this as right as I can go. I don't understand. Trainer, please. What is going on? Like, I can defend from right. This is as much as I can do that. I do not understand what's going on. Okay, hold on. This is ridiculous. If there's an auto by mouse movement? No. No, thank you. We will not be doing that. By movement keys, yes. Whatever the fuck you think you're doing. Okay, even this doesn't work? How about I just fucking attack you? I don't mind. What is going on? Whatever. Tell you what. Come on, it's melee only. Surely there's an auto block option. There's visuals, report experience, more damage, tech direction. Is there no auto block in this game? It used to be. Number of corpses high. Unlimited. No, not very high. We need to have that. That's important. Okay, yeah, I don't know what the hell to do. Like, even my movement is not actually altering anything. Defend from up. Okay. Like, do I need to, like, physically move the camera? Are you gonna attack? Like, what are you doing? Am I too close? Are you broken? Sir, are you broken? Defend from down. Sir? Sir! I need to let go of block, but I'm trying to block. Why would I let go of block if I'm trying to do so? And defend with the arrow pointing... What do you mean, defend with the arrow? What are you talking about? What the hell is going on? Maybe if I change it back to the... This is really overly complicated. Defend from down. So, like, look down? Forward blocking? Is that what you want? He's still not doing anything, though. And it didn't even work. Thank God. So just the fact that I... Like, inverse? Like, this is... Oh my God. You know what? Here. Attack from up. Attack from down. That sucked! This is exactly the experience that I want from Mount and Blade. Yeah, I played Warband, but they changed the way that inputs are done. It actually began... Is it like Warband, whenever it first released, didn't even have the option to attack from... I'm trying to remember. They eventually, like, added this stuff in, it seems like. It's been a long time. Okay, choose a weapon. Oh, I see. Okay. So, two-armed, or... This is the thing that I want to use, so... Okay. Oh! Amazing. This is it. This is Mount and Blade.
Come on!
Yep, this is Mount and Blade, alright. I love how he attacks so quickly and has no stamina at all that you can't actually... Yep, this is Mount and Blade. This is the experience that I remember. Fantastic. Like, I love how there's no combat system at all. It's just this dude just with... It's just AI with infinite stamina just wailing on you non-stop. With no ways of actually getting attacks through other than just pure luck. Fantastic. Now beat... That was the rookie. Now beat the veteran. This is the veteran. He's much better. Ow. Come on now. Fantastic. Wait, isn't there a... Yeah, they never actually taught me about this. But there's a... I just remembered just from the fact that I was customizing the controls earlier. God. This game really, really needs a stamina system. You can tell that this game is not made for 1v1s. This game is made for having shit tons of allies and shit tons of enemies, and just running into big mobs and just cleaving through anything that you find. That's it. That's all it's for. Alright, let's try 2 hands. See what happens. Come on. Come on. Kick. God. Oh, whatever. Just fucking spam attacks until he goes down. If you're wondering why having big stats is so important in this game, this is why. Because it just falls apart otherwise. Man, that kick does not connect well. It sort of just aims in the direction that you were pointing. Not in the direction that you're looking. So you have to, like, get your character to move there first. Yeah, I think in duels you definitely would want some some one-handed options. It's just too important to be fast, it seems like. Man, that kick does not work. That kick does not do a damn thing. It's probably just for the sake of if the enemy is guarding.
Come on!
So there's not really a method of getting rid of enemies that are trying to spam attacks on you. Because AI doesn't really seem to want to guard. It has infinite stamina and it knows it. Come on, kick. There we go. Whenever it does land, it doesn't really seem to do much of anything. Mm-hmm. Now you see why archery is important in this game. Some people actually took the combat in this game seriously. I do remember that. Your liver, specifically? Well, bear that in mind, sweetie. Alright. Then they go back to back to the infinite slap fest that I interrupted. Dear Lord. Oh no, the combat's terrible. But the people that are obsessed with this game are definitely obsessed with this game and will not listen to reason. It's definitely one of those, no, you're doing it wrong sort of things. Mount the horse. Do you... Oh, there it goes. That was weird. Finish the track and hit as many targets as you can. Oh, okay. I see. Whoop. Oh well. This fucked. Yeah, definitely could improve my... This is actually not too bad. I kind of expected my accuracy to be like nothing. Which it basically is right now, but still. Almost kind of relaxing in a way. Shooting these dumb little things. Kind of reminds me of the bow training in Ocarina of Time. Which I almost got a perfect score in once. As in nothing but pinpoint, like, bullseyes. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. I think that works way better since you don't have to worry about the combat. Alright, are those all the training options? I pray to God that it is. Did you brush up on your skills, sister? Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. There's more. Bow training, crossbow training. I haven't tried crossbows. Javelin. I know javelins used to be fun. Shoot targets 111. Okay. Yeah, range combat works way better. In the sense that you can't really mess it up. Although it is randomized, so. Oh, wow. Hasn't much drop-off, huh? So that's probably, like, right here. Yeah, okay. Where's... Oh. I have no idea how this is gonna work. Aha! Look at this clever girl. Aha! Yeah. Javelins are fun, but you don't have much ammo for them. That's the reason why I typically don't gravitate towards them. This will probably have less... Ooh, goodness. Probably have less drop-off. Oh yeah, that has almost no drop-off at all. I imagine your arm would probably be absolutely on fire right now. Much faster. Let's see the horror that is crossbow. It'll probably load ridiculously fast. What is that? What is that? I have no idea what that was. What happens if I only let one fill out? Oh, okay. You have no control over it. It's just something that happens. But if that's the case, why are there two bars? Maybe it's... you have... if one of them gets interrupted because you get attacked, then something happens. Yeah, because you're, like, notching it as well. Huh. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't expect that. Don't worry about the text. You don't need to read. You only need to kill in the most awkward way imaginable. Are you ready to leave? Oh man, I don't know. I could use a few more hours of this intense... Okay, there it goes. I was worried it's gonna crash. This intense, fun-based activity. Alright, now this is the overall. This is my first time seeing this. Or if we do anything else, we're low on food. There's a village north where you can buy provisions. Bannerlord let you lead the way. Okay, navigation. You can explore the world while you move the camera with panic. Oh, that yeah, that's wrong. I was looking at the option and I couldn't remember why exactly you have to move with the arrow keys on the map instead of using WASD. Because yeah, you mainly use the mouse if I remember correctly. Refugees. Move your party into the location, legion of access. Stuff the trouble. Okay. So it wants me to go, like, over there, I guess. Alright, I want to look at the map first, though. So this is the whole thing. Definitely a fictional environment. Kind of weird that the south is so snowy. So this actually does have quite a bit more snow than I thought it would have. Yeah, about as many forests as I remember. Okay, that's interesting. So it wants me to, I think it wants me to go here. Whoops. There we go. I love how the refugees are just literally a little guy running away. Alright. Headman, so you can talk things. Yeah, this is a little bit different. Flash recruit troops, buy products, wait for time. Yeah, you okay? Yeah, it works the same as it did before. Guys, location you need some of pressing on the button on the left. Can you just talk to him just from here? No, you have to actually physically go to him. Okay. This actually has multiplayer as well. The prior game did as well. Okay, we're here, I guess, so we need food. Then we need men. That man here can probably help. Let's try to find him. He's always in the important building. Are you hit? No, you're a peasant. You're an Empire peasant. And in this game, your horse is sort of like a car in that you can throttle up and it'll just stay that way. In case you were wondering. Maybe it's up here. Being a weirdo. Headman. He definitely does not look like a creepy douchebag. I am Avago's headman of this festival. What brings you here? We need help. Some raiders have taken our younger brother and sister captive. We think they may have passed this way. They got your people too. They've already been here. The parts as well. We think they've gone north. I reckon there are a few folk around here who will join you going after them if you'll pay for their gear. Dicks. Which of your preparations come and talk to me again? We have a test for you if you're going after the raiders. Okay. You can hold just a location. Oh, that's useful. So that's what that's for. Leave a mission. Okay. Have you finished my preparation? Alright, working on it. Empire peasants. I wonder if there's anything unique about any of them. No, they're all just Empire peasants. Okay. Alright. I'll hold it down in this case. Alright. That's a change. Yeah, this game released today. It's in early access. After 8 to 10 years of development. Your brother has asked you to hire at least 4 men before you set out to face the raiders. You can hire troops by collect the recruit troops button. Okay. Buy food, purchase supplies. And if I remember correctly, you have to... basically just have to have food. Find food. Like, you just have to have food just sitting in your inventory. 2 sacks of grain. Okay, this is slightly different. Alright. That's quite a lot of money. He wants 2 sacks of grain? But it's so expensive. Oh well. That's what he wants. Oh, wait. No, you'll pay 32. Oh, okay, I see. It's automatic. I looked at that and I thought, oh, it wants me to pay 968 coins? That's crazy. Okay, so this is showing me as it updates. Alright. Alright, and recruit troops. He wants 4? Huh, they actually have minor... No. They have no distinctions. Alright. It's just previewing them. Because all of them have different... Yeah, okay. Notables help you recruit more and better. Look at the troops, move them in your party. Notables? What are these things down here? That sort of looks like ride speed, maybe? The amount of people that you have with you, and the amount of money that you're probably... +8. This probably... Yeah. Initial cost, and the amount that you have to pay per turn, although I don't know how much or what time frame that is anymore. Okay. Talk to the headman. So you can just talk to him this way. Village Center. Okay, there it goes. Yeah. Oh, it moves you to him. Alright, interesting. Glad to see you found what you needed to know about that matter. He really just looks like a creep. There's this wandering doctor who comes through here. Oh, they're teaching you about, I forget what they're called, but the people that you hire on that are basically other party members. There's this wandering doctor who comes through. His name of Taco. Taco treats people for free. We're fond of him. Well, we last saw him a few days ago. He was carrying some sort of chest, which he was very mysterious about. He was on some sort of quest, he said, though he wouldn't tell us more. He set off on the road just a few hours before the raiders came through here. Well, he's not really a worldly type, just the kind of fellow who'd stumble into a trap and let himself be captured. We're worried about him. Keep an eye out for him, this Taco. I'd be very grateful. If he's alive, well, I'll tell you a little bit more about his quest. Okay. What the hell? Oh, it's a chicken. At first I thought that was like a small pug or something. Alright. So now we're ready to go do some murder. Wow, they're all over the place, aren't they? Alright. So they place them right here. Like they're just running around. Alright. So track them down and murder them. 6 raiders, 6 of us. Oh, they all got horses. Good for them. You can tell you ran the charge by opening... choosing charge... Oh, so that's how it works now. Wow. Yep, this is as complicated as I remember. The position, follow me. You will definitely need the... Oh, they're just attacking right now. Okay. Go kill them, I guess. It didn't really give me a chance to figure out what the hell's going on. So this is the reason why horses are important. Whoops. Oh, they're actually, like, riding them down like proper cavalry does. That's a change. Used to, they would just collide into them and that would be it. Ow. Bitch. Let's try this. Range sucks a bit too much. Aha! There we go, that's what I wanted. This seems particularly brutal. Oh, look at him. Blocking. Like some sort of man that wants to not die. My blood! They're...
We murdered those people! Let's make out with each other now.
Now, the old game, I would like to sit here for a while and just watch them cheer. Because you're not supposed to sit here so long that they actually get bored and just stop cheering. Let's just see how long it takes. I want to watch the awkwardness happen. Yeah, we don't have a bow, access to a bow yet.
Heaven be praised!
Oh yeah, I haven't gotten a chance to like change my emblem or anything like that yet. Look at that horse. Horse, did you eat a man? Or does that just dye in your hair? It's probably dye. What a pretty horse. This guy's riding an alt horse. Alternative lifestyle horse. Goes for the throat. Do they not stop in this one?
craven!
Man, they're just so fucking hype. They can't get over the fact that they murdered those men.
Look at them run!
I don't think they're going anywhere, sir.
No quarter for the craven!
I don't think they're gonna stop. They just keep going forever. Good for them, you know?
Heaven be praised!
You would be happy to be that excited about life. For anything, really.
Victory!
Much less no quarter given. Alright, let's see.
Victory is ours!
So is that my experience? I have no idea. Alright. Oh yeah, prisoners, I forgot. Good for me. You get more prisoners. Yeah, that's what it was. You could get more prisoners if you use blunt weapons. After a battle, you may... Which is not true. Like, blunt weapons will fuck someone up really badly. Like, blunt weapons will often do way more damage than just cutting someone will. Because then you at least have a chance for a glancing blow. Whereas, if you hit someone with a giant club, then... You're probably just going to kill them outright. It just depends, you know? After a fought battle, you may take the choice or recruit those that you have freed from your enemy. Both options are done by transfer. I remember if they're like evil in the first place, like raiders or whatever, then they're probably more likely to betray you, or you have to level them up to a point where they can like transform into a different kind of a unit. Here's our one prisoner. I'm a raider. Please don't sell me. We're gonna sell you. Oh, alright. Very well. Let's see. What is this? Oh, quest, character. Okay. So can I, like, move over to... No, I can't just yet. Alright. So, I took a little bit of damage. Let's see what happens whenever we come out. Oh. Oh, there we go. Alright. Here we go. Can I move everything over at the same time? Probably not. Let's first... Just get... Oh, okay, there it is. Alright. It's gonna take a while to learn how to evaluate this quickly. Blunt damage. 50... The thing that matters probably more than anything else is the length of the weapon. 67, old fur armor. Cheap paddings. That looks like an upgrade? Yes, to everything except for arm. Yes, okay. Wait, how do you just... Whoop. Oh, okay, not that. I guess, yeah, okay, it just highlights it, alright. It's brand new. It's the same thing. Fur armor. Don't need to use that. I will use this to take more prisoners, but I'm not going to worry about it just now. So we'll just keep all that around. Alright, so that's the basics of how this game works. You're basically just chasing down big mobs of enemies, trying not to take much damage, and then taking them prisoner and selling them off, or like looting them and then selling the stuff off that way. Yeah, we'll do that one last. Ooh, they look so filthy. They deserve to die, because they don't dress well. Alright. Off we go. I don't need to worry too much about...
Charge!
There they are, okay.
Attack! Have no mercy!
And that's why we use the polearm. What? You'll split my soul? Is that what he said? You notice if I charge up my attack, if you guys don't know. Whoops. If I charge up my attack, they'll actually see what's about to come out, so they'll get into a... They'll be able to block it more easily. Wow, you go down easy, huh? We did it. We're such heroes. Can you believe that those dirty raiders that were just wandering around on foot managed to attack a bunch of villages and steal all their goods? I know, buddy. It's really exciting. Alright, you gain renown, you gain morale. Still not sure what that is. Maybe it's experience towards polearm specifically. Maybe that's what that is. Alright. 3 prisoners this time. Oh, because they took damage from the horses running them down. Which also counts as blunt damage. Cool. More of this stuff. More loot. Oh, it stacks now. Thank God. Oh, that was such a nightmare in the older game. Having to keep track of all that shit all the time. And now we chase down the last group of running men. Here comes some actual military legions, whatever you want to call them. Alright. Ooh, I like this map. It's pleasant looking. This looks like a golf course map from like 1998. Go murder these men.
Give 'em hell!
I like watching them sort of take off as they slowly accelerate. God damn, they're good at managing to deliver a little bit of damage. They're very aggressive towards me, and only me. I'll lead them into my guys. Follow me, idiots. And now they're aggressive towards them. Now they're aggressive towards me. Ooh, goodness. I'm not sure about the military doctrine being employed here. Just encircle them like a bunch of hornets on horseback. That's how you do it. Yeah. Ooh, wow. That one looked particularly brutal. Got him right in the face, too. Jesus. They all sensed it, too. They didn't even need to look and see that I had done it. It's right in his face. No, he didn't even have a chance to say anything about it. Just... I love how stupid this game is. You don't play Mount & Blade for the amazing combat. You play it because it's fucking weird. Alright. Big ass broadsword? Oh, it's still one-handed, huh? How's that compare? 299, they should all be the same. Oh, it's actually worse. Has a higher swing damage, though. More concerned about its range. Less range. 92 versus 103. Alright, good to know. You quote-unquote rescue. Yeah, you can go first person if you want to. There's not much of a reason to, but yeah. Several prisoners that the raiders have been dragging along. Oh, okay, I see. They look parched and exhausted. I thought it was saying that you rescued some of the people that you murdered. You give them a bit of water and bread, and after a short while, one staggers to his feet and comes over to you. So this is the quest thing, I guess. I'm the doctor. I heal. Also, I have a treasure chest. You don't know what it is, though. I don't know who you are, but I'm in your debt. These brigands would have marched us to our deaths. My name's Taco. I'm a doctor by trade. I was on, well, a bit of a quest. But now I'm thinking I'm not really made for this kind of thing. I was with a caravan, and then they just came out of the brush. We were surrounded and outnumbered, so we gave up. I figured they'd keep us alive, if just for the ransom. But then they started flogging us all along at top speed without any water, and I was just about ready to drop. They didn't give me any wawa. They beat my backside. They strapped the fuck out of me, 'cause I've been a naughty doctor. He's a doctor, but he never conceived the idea that raiders might whip him and make him run without water. I could feel the signs of heat stroke creeping up, and I told them Do you rec... Yeah, surely they knew about heat stroke. But they flogged me more. If you're going to come along, maybe I have a way to thank you properly, he said as his eyebrows raised. We're looking for 2 children captured by the raiders. Can you tell us anything? I haven't seen any kids, but after the caravan was attacked, the chief of the raiders, the one they called Radagos, took and rode off with more valuable belongings, including the chest that I had. He looks like he's constantly mouth breathing. And since I have nothing money left to pay, if you do catch him, you might better recover my chest. Vampires for traveling flogged out of me. Right now, I don't think I'd venture more than 20 paces from a well as long as they live. We'll keep that in mind. This doesn't look like much, and I expect this lot would give it away for a few coins, but I got it from mercenary who treated once as well. They related to Neretzi's folly. I don't know what that means, except there was some emperor who died in battle. Some maybe find out its true value. Find the chest and figure out the mystery secret of the chest that probably has gold or something. Bye. I'm going to be doctor next to a well. So long. So long, weirdo. Whoa, whoa, where is it? Oh, it's this thing. It's just the giant-ass rock. Okay. What? Oh, okay. It made him a prisoner just that it could unflag him as being a prisoner. Okay. I had no idea what was going on. Alright, you arrived at the hideout. Yeah, I immediately thought that he's... Oh. Oh, right. Because this is like an invasion thing, then you have to go in on foot. Hideout missions begin with the enemy unaware of your approach. Approach your troops and follow you with one or two. Take them all in small groups. Position, follow me. Alright, we have no idea where we're going, though. We're going somewhere. Oh, wait. There's like a thing. They'll never see us coming. Usually, these things are very prolonged and, yep, there. Damn, not really giving much of a chance, are you? Alright, maybe if I just have my men... Yeah, okay, they know the way. Yeah, they know what they're doing. How come they're so much faster than I am? This is my walk speed. This is my run speed? Damn. Go get them, guys. Oh, there they go. My stats for running must be really bad because my athletics is so low. Which is actually pretty funny. How about... hold on, guys. You're doing this too well. You gotta give me a chance. Come on. See, you already attracted one of them. Now he's angry. This is so unfair! Not that I'm complaining, but that is really unfair to them. Oh, this is like nothing. It's just... Oh, okay. Yeah, this is a little bit different than the original game. Lead the way, man. Don't worry, I'll be back here praying. For them. Not for me, or you, just them. You guys are so much faster than I am. I really need to work out my baby legs. I've been working out my upper body for so many years. Just because I was such a pony girl growing up. Living in a pony world. They'll never hear us. Okay, that was it? Oh, there he is. Here he comes. Here comes Grungus. Whatever the hell his name is. Radagos. So, who is this that comes through my place of business killing my employees? We heard that you took our little brother and sister. Where are they? Good heaven, I'll need a better description of that. There's so many children. Why is there a Native American just hanging out with you? No, look, no, you're not even Native. He's just appropriating their culture. Come on. Good heaven, I'll need a better description of that. My men have harvested dozens of little brats in this region. He's evil, if you couldn't tell. What good hunting grounds. Already sent most of them south to a slave market I know, though. Since your hunt for your kin is fruitless, how about you clear off and save your own lives? Of that, I'll force you to lick all the blood you spilled here with your own tongues, or you and I can settle this one-on-one. I won't duel slavers. Why would I want to duel you? The combat system sucks. No, kill him. Just fucking beat the fuck out of him. Duel me! No. What? But honor! Oh. Good job, Ben. We honored the fuck out of them. 1v1 me, bro! Honor duel me! No. Why do you always say it? They're always dead. Why would they even add that dialogue? Oh, they can be routed, that's true. Look at all that renown and morale I gained. Do me! My name's Kaiba. Do me! How are you still alive? Well, I'll recognize defeat when I see it. If I'm going to be your captain, let me introduce... I don't care. You haven't cut my throat yet, which is why, baby, I'm sure I can find a way to be worth more alive than dead. You better help us to get our brother and sister, but you swing from a tree. Oh, you'll need my help, alright, if you want to get them back alive, that is. See, my boys have pretty specific instructions about what to do if there's a rescue attempt. Shall we get on the road? Remember, if I drop dead of exhaustion or drown in some river, that's it for your little dears. Look, they're most certainly going to die either way. I don't expect a cozy pelican now, but you best not make it too hard a trip for me. In you go into the pile of prisoners. Oh, I didn't even get any loot from it. You come across a chest with an old piece of bronze in it. It's so battered and corroded that it could have been anything from a cup to a crown. Really? Is it that bad? This must be the chest he mentioned. Good old Taco. It had something to do with Neretsu's folly.
I'm Noggin. I was hoping to find more treasure here, but I think business wasn't going too well for Rocky Ghost in his gang.
He really has that look to him. I found this strange-looking metal piece, though. It doesn't look too valuable, though. Could be the artifact he was talking about. Maybe we can sell it to one of the noble clans for a hefty price. Let's get on the road. I have a better idea. We would have a better chance if we split up now. What? I'll take Radagast and go find the slaver market and look for what you're gonna... Okay, you're going to leave so that you can die off screen along with my two siblings that the game doesn't want to generate? No, I need to see the children because they're going to be horrible goblin creatures. I need to see that with my own eyes. We must be careful not to endanger their lives, and it could be better to just buy them. We need to have our purses full for that, though. Now, see, you walk up and say, hey, we want to buy those kids. Then they bring the kids out, you take them, and then you kill them and take the gold. That's how you do that. I need to take these men with us. Right, goes to the slippery one, and want him to get me. So, in other words, the game is resetting so that you don't have to worry about the tutorial stuff anymore. So we want to raise the money to ransom little ones. Maybe this bronze thing can help. Good old Taco said it could be worth a fortune to the right person if you manage not to get killed. If you're telling the truth, you may be careful and never reveal that you have it, but try to understand its value and how it can be sold. When you are talking to nobles and other people of importance, make sure you present yourself as someone from a distant but distinguished family. Okay. What was the... Oh yeah, Death Gun. That's what our name was. You can use our family name if you like, or make up a new one. You will have a better chance of obtaining an audience with nobles. It'll be easier for me to find you by asking around. What's a good name for Death Gun? No, hold on. Alright. Let's see, what was it? Recklong. Death Gun. Yeah, I like Gun Death. That was an alright one. How about something like... This is the real name, isn't it? I'm gonna look that up. Because I can almost swear that that's an actual name. Yep, that's an actual name. Comes from... It's a... Yeah, it's a extended clan from Clan McDuff. Look at that. Whoop. Oh. That was weird. Oh, it kicked me out. Alright. That was weird. So, Deathgun Kilgore. That works for me. Ah, now we enter the true... We enter the true, Dark Souls. In the final version of the prior game, holy shit, could you have a million things. I need to find myself a nice owl. I like owls. There better be a fucking owl in here. If not, I'll have to resort to going back to my old family crest, which I don't want to do. Which is just a deer. Do you even know what that is? Oh, that's a horrifying looking sheep. Lots of different kinds of deer. I give them that. I love that bear. Doesn't look like there are any owls. Just some generic birds, which is unacceptable. That's unacceptable. I want a cute owl. What is even the point anymore? Can't believe those are the only ones. Because that's like a pheasant. This, I guess, is like a gull? I have no idea. That I don't know. I don't know what that is, Sparrow. That's like a batarang. That's like Robin's birdarang thing. And then a particularly wavy-legged hawk of some sort, maybe. And a bald eagle, of course. So yeah, I'm completely fucked in the get a owl department. Looks like I have absolutely no options. Which sucks royally. Cool, they even, like, give you... I wasn't really paying attention, but yeah, they give you, like, Mesoamerican stuff. That's actually pretty fucking rad. It's super cool that they do that. As well. Oh, yeah, okay. So you... Oh, alright, I see. Yeah, okay. They don't give you too many options, but yeah. Kind of weird that that's the... Huh. Oh, because whenever you select it, it turns white, I see. Alright. Yeah, that'll work for me. Something... Let's see, alright, need to focus. That thing looks horrifying. This one in particular looks like it has like a gangsta stride to it, you know? I'm not sure what's going on up here, though. Like a guy that has two, like, ratchet locks for hands. Horsey. There's so many... Whoa, that thing's crazy. Look at that stretched out kitty. Here's a dog. Here's a dog riding a camera. I guess. I don't know what's going on there. Generic serpent dragon thing. Look at this rocket horse. Mesoamerican rocket horse. Holy fuck. Let's see. Lots of plants. I don't know what the hell this thing is. What do you see here? It's my mother. Of course it is. Of course it is. A pitchfork? Wow. Could there be any more of a loser symbol for your family crest Then a pitchfork. We shovel shit. It's what we do. No, they don't put siege. Whatever. The Kingdom Hearts symbol, of course. Is it a hand on... What the fuck is this? That is... I'm really confused by what I'm looking at here. It's like a hand on top of a pillar that's being made out of planets. And of course, Caesar. Because why not? Very confusing. What is going on here? Why is it invisible? Our family crest is broken. Not again. And isn't this just the UN flag that I accidentally just made? Pretty sure it is. Here's a horrible screaming dragon that's been contorted into a pretzel. Bunch of spinny shapes. What is that? Oh, okay. That's a statue of a guy. Here's an abstract Tetris shape. Here are more Tetris shapes. This one sort of looks... This sort of looks like someone getting a blowjob if you look at it just so. That's nice. I wonder if it'll allow you to layer symbols on top of one another. We could have a cave for Kilgore. What was her name? Oh yeah, Death Gun, that's what it was. It could be lost, it's possible. Who knows? Oh yeah, they do have a... Well, that's not a... Yeah, it is a pentagram, I guess. Yeah, I really wish there was an owl. That's my Christmas wish, that there would just be a cute owl. That's all I wanted, and it doesn't even have one option for it. Even though owls are really cool. No one can deny this. Owls rule. Oh well. What do you guys think? What should be done? Need to have something identifiable. Probably either red or blue. Does it control... Oh yeah, it does control your, I forgot that it does that. It controls the color that you get, that you wear. Like your physical thing. Rocket horse or pretzel dragon. K for kill. I forget what that is. I vaguely just because I used to use old English as a source for naming conventions a lot, so I recognize some of these symbols, but I don't remember what the context for any of them is. Yeah, you could read this as not being a P, but a thorn symbol. You could. It depends on what error we're talking about. Just a big asterisk. Okay. Well, yeah. I guess Blair Witch does also use that. Let's see. It's pink. Oh, it controls your secondary color. I didn't even notice that. Pick a nice secondary color first. I guess having it be neutral or tan would be better. Otherwise, it's going to get too gaudy. So, why do they... Like, they only have two swatch colors. Why do they include one that's, like, almost the exact same as the other one? It's so strange. Yeah, it would have to be so, like... If you're going to use a tan color, I imagine it'd be something like that. Because otherwise it's going to get too weird looking. Otherwise... Otherwise, it's not going to mesh too well. Yeah, I think just having... I guess that would sort of be the best. I wish I had more colors to choose from. I'm mainly more concerned about whether or not I can recognize them on the field or not. Because if you have a bunch of... think about what enemy colors are going to be. It shouldn't be that much of a concern. One or another. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. I like playing with colors, though. As you can tell from my drawing streams, I spend a lot of time just fucking about. Doing things of that nature. Nothing really combines well with the red, that's for sure. There's no black down here, so you can't control it that way. Having that as a neutral color is fine, but... Yeah, there's... I feel like they missed the boat on their color combinations. This is the thing that has the best contrast, I think, while still making it uniform enough to where it's not going to bother my eyes. Jesus, I forgot about you. Get on the road now. Once I look at little ones, I'll come find you.
Go on the road.
Tutorial... not the tutorial is over. Tutorial is over. You're now free to explore Calradia. Alright, so now you can do whatever the fuck you want to. Alright. It does not tell you anything else, does it? Quest. Rebuild your clan, investigate follies, your Lombard artifact in this point of answering Lord or Lady about Empire's recent history. So talk to nobles, or get paid, and get big. Alright, so this is the game. This is where we're at now. She doesn't look too bad. I was kind of concerned that she's going to turn out to be a horror beast, but she actually doesn't look too bad. Alright, so what are we looking at in terms of... And this, this map will change over time. The group that's, like, always trapped in the middle of everyone else always ends up being the one that gets fucked in the end. Everything else is pretty... Yeah, it's these three that seem to be the most screwed over. They're pretty evenly distributed, too, for the most part. Alright, maybe I'll have more time to do research on that later. Okay. K. Is game good, Pat? It is... Look, I had to explain this whenever we started, but I don't want the game to be good. It's Mount and Blade. It needs to be jank, and it needs to be weird and fucky. And yes, it is sort of weird and fucky, but it's also better. This essentially is just a better version of the prior game, which is exactly what it should be. It needs to be weird. Okay. So, first things first, we need to actually try to find more dudes to recruit since our brother just ran off with our shit. So get some Ooh. Avoid the bandits. Avoid the looters. Avoid the looters. Avoid everyone. Avoid the murder. What if I can pick up more dudes? I think this is where we came from. Recruit troops, buy products. I probably still have that weed on hand. What the fuck? Wait, why are there different dudes? Why are there different dudes? Village center, village center, village center. He's a landowner, and a headman. He's very influential. A regular, influential. Wow, that's so weird. Are there differences between... No? I have no idea why they're different dudes. I guess it doesn't matter. Just recruit all of them, I guess. Yeah, only 120 plus 6 weekly, I'm guessing is what that is. That'll do it for me. Buy products, because I'm probably... Okay, yeah, it still gave me the grain from earlier. I can't remember. I think you can... No, no, no. Having different items in your inventory increases the morale. So having a variety of stuff is actually better. If I remember correctly, which I probably don't. Give them a nice sheep to fuck while we're at it. Why not? No, I'm not gonna get a sheep. Alright, pay 38. Leave. You gonna stream this, Pat? I sound very handsome. I know, Pat. It's okay. Alright, let's see if I can murder some forest bandits. Actually, 7... That should be okay. Let's see if they do the same thing as... Yes, they do the same thing as last time. Oh my god. Oh, Pat. Pat, whenever you... Like, I'm sure you're gonna eventually grab this. But if you... whenever you start the game, make sure that you stream the part where you make the character, just to see the horrible goblin children that it creates. Like, it takes your character and then makes, like, a gremlin version of your character whenever they were a kid. I don't know why. I don't know why they did it, but they did. And it looks marvelous. Okay.
Oh, what do we have here? There's a tax for passing these parts, traveller. Paid either in coin or in blood.
I love the guy in the back. The guy that's wearing a bear for some reason. Who looks like the teeth are going to penetrate his eyes in any moment. Fight me there, maybe... No, we're going... I love the guy that tried the 1v1v earlier. But I love that in these games, whenever they confront you or like pay us money, you tell them no, and then they're like, okay, we'll line up on our side of the field, you line up on yours. No, that is not me. I look so much better than him. Like, just because someone has a beard doesn't make them me. Oh, what? Oh, that's weird. Oh, I see. So it actually combines the... Alright. Now, fighting in the night sucks. Also, you guys have no horses. This is not going to go well.
Keep close!
Oh, yeah. This is that good jank shit right here. I really wish I had a bow. I do not.
Have at 'em!
Oh shit! They have bows. They have bows. Ow! Oh, my blood. They're taking my blood, and I need that. Wow, you guys are actually pretty impressive. I didn't even get a chance to do anything. Yay, K! We're the K guys! Oh my god, I just realized. I should never... Oh, no. I must make sure to never only have 3 of these guys at the same time. It's fine. Don't pay any attention to that. It's good. The K stands for something, just not what you think it means. It's fine. We'll just grab ourselves a couple of bushwhackers and a freebooter, and we'll be good. Wait, are these prisoners, or is it just... Yes, okay, they are prisoners. Yeah, they took my prisoners away, I just realized. Shit. Now I need to figure out how to sell prisoners in this particular one. Used to in the old one, you had to go like to a bar and then find a dude. Alright. Let's see what we got going on here. Arrows, finally. Thank God. I just need a bow, which I don't have. It took away my clothing that I got earlier. I gotta re-upgrade myself. How dare they? Here's some meat that will most certainly spoil eventually. One-handed sword. Not... It is longer. Although I haven't been using the sword one or the other, so I guess it doesn't actually matter. It can sell for quite a lot. I'll keep that around. Alright, we did it, boys. We committed a bunch of murders. Good for us. So the thing that we really need to do... We're trying to get our army up to 20, and we need to talk to some nobles, apparently. Yes. There might... I don't know. There might be someone that can buy... Also, action, recruit your buy products, wait for time, take a walk through the lands. I need to find whoever buys prisoners. Although everyone's probably going to be asleep this time. It depends on how simmy this actually is. Yeah, they actually did all go to bed. Which I think they did in the first one, so it doesn't... I'm not too surprised by that. But I wanted to see if it was the case all the same. No, some of them still moving about. What's going on, fucko? I am Death Gun. Ha!
So I don't think you know.
Why does everyone in this game look like they're giving me weirdly perverse looks? I know I'm playing as a lady, but... Who are you? My name is Death Gun, sir. May I ask your name? Now, I was told to be polite. They know me as Death Gun. Holy shit. Mark it down. You should be hearing of me a lot. Not yet, not yet. Just may I ask your name? I was told to be polite. I am Padmos. I own land. I speak for many of the people. And I give dirty looks all the time and wear a basket on my head. Oh, that's very nice, Padmos. I have a quick question. What is it? Nothing. Okay. I have a question. What is it? Nothing. It is nothing. Be not concerned. Bye. Alright. Now, usually there was a... Whoa! Yeah! I probably actually should find a tavern, because I get the impression the game hasn't changed that much. I am Death Gun. Guys, make your name. You guys work the ladies who can. Speak for them. Have a quick question? Never mind. Okay, I see where this is going. I see where this is going. One last try. Don't mind me, sir. Sir? Sir. Okay, it's the same thing. Yeah. Bye. Okay. In that case, let's head into a major town. Let's head into a more major town and see if we can actually encounter something worth experiencing. I wonder if the placement for the tutorial is randomized. Because in the prior game it was. I think, if I remember correctly. Oh, these looters are chasing me. I wonder if I attack them at just the right moment. They really want to attack me. In the prior game... Ugh. In the prior game, if you attacked a group of enemies like that, in the area of a larger, like a larger legion that was run by the local military, then they would join in. Surrender or die, brigand. Wow, you guys really look like you've been eating shit. That guy in particular, doesn't he have an ugly face? He sort of looks like someone, but I can't place it. What the hell? Oh, I didn't even notice that. Look at that. That's adorable. Yeah. Yeah. Let's murder them. Alright. Yeah, there's 14 of them. My guys did a good job last time. I think they might... Maybe they'll be okay. It depends on if these guys have bows or not. If they have bows, then we might be fucked. They have rocks. They have rocks. Can you imagine this being out in the field, tossing rocks at someone? This is what warfare used to be. People used to fight wars like this, with rocks. Oh, they're running away now. Oh, come on now. Let's just go with the sword. Come on, come on. I know it's awkward. I know it's awkward, but you can do it. Oh my god. This is the reason why you have archery. Please, dear Lord. Oh my god. Amazing. Holy shit. There we go. Now, I hope I can catch this guy before he faces out of reality as he hits the map border. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Yeah. There we go. What a hero I am. One damage. Fantastic. There we go. Goodness, that was a bad one. Oh! He vanished into hell. Holy shit. I routed one guy. Oh, did only 2 of you survive? Maybe, making you charge into that group of angry men with rocks wasn't a great idea. Ah, it's probably fine. We'll just pick up a doctor somewhere. It'll be better. Plus, I don't have to pay you, since they're dead now. Plus, my morale went up. Love this janky-ass... this janky-ass shit game. Oh, it's fantastic. Holy shit, look at all the stuff I got! Alright, first off, everything go over here. Ooh, I don't have enough. Alright, time to fix that. Pilgrim's hood. Cool. I look cool now, guys. I'm so cool. Cloak? There's a cloak option? I can't really tell. 0.4. Same thing. Slightly worse. Slightly worse. I think it organizes things by, yeah, I think it organizes things by how good they are either way. Value. Oh, you can do this now. Cool. It fixes a lot of problems. So the thing I actually need to do is leave the stuff that I can't sell for very much. Which is probably going to be a lot, actually. Do it this way. Can't get rid of the grain. Don't need to do that. This meat's going to spoil either way, so I'm not too concerned about it. Don't really want to get rid of my arrows just yet. That's going to come in handy. So getting rid of these pilgrim hoods. One of these, I guess. Really? Still? Olives? No, I really want to keep that. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'll get rid of one grain. They're not going to miss it. There we go. Man, that's losing a lot. I need to sell some stuff. There he goes. There's that one guy that got away. He ran right into this army of 77 dudes. Let's see what happens. They just ignored him? They ignored him. No. Okay, you know what? Come back here. Come back here, sweetie pie. I'll get you. Oh, maybe I won't. Actually, I probably should go towards that area anyways. I forgot that, the smaller your party, the faster you are. It's still right there! Actually, there's, 2 groups now. I'm afraid we'll need to make an example out of you. We? Who's this we? No, he needs to die. He and his merry band need to die.
Ain't not a one breathing!
Where'd all these friends show up from? Ow, bitch. Turn. Ah. Nothing get distracted by me. Yeah. Oh, man, combat in this game. Awkward ass shit. Oh, come on. Aim correctly. You can do it. I need to save all my K guys. I can't have but 3 of them. There we go. What do you mean they're fleeing to battle like one? Fuck that shit. He needs to die. Don't you go into that tree line. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Yeah! There we go. They're fleeing peacefully. Kill them. They're fleeing peacefully. They're no threat. Kill them. Ah, good job, K-Men. This is so stupid. Ah, shit, I forgot. Ah, damn it. Is there anything of actual merit over here, though? Is there anything that I'm not wearing yet? I'm not wearing a cloak, but I can't find any. Shield, don't need to worry about that. I have another melee weapon slot? Really? Huh. You can actually carry 3 weapons. I did not know that. Alright. Well, that fixes that problem. So now I can carry one more thing to sell. That's nice. And a single fish. Oh, not a fish. I'm not allowed to carry fish. A single grain. Not allowed to carry grain. Is there anything... Is this weight units? No, it's not. How about this? Yes, I can carry that. Because it's small, I think. How about this? Wait, what the hell happened? Oh, because... Oh, right. Just everything. Fuck. Why is there not... I can't sort by weight? Come on, man. Type? Will that help? Type. Maybe that's as close to weight as I can possibly get. Maybe that's what it is. Alright, no, actually value. Yes, this will help. Whoops, no. Not, well, okay, yes. Oh, fucking olives. Fuck me.
Amazing.
Oh, why did all this valuable stuff have to fall into my lap all at the same time? Holy shit. I don't need that much. So, oh, wow, grain takes up a lot. Is this a nightmare? I think this is a nightmare. I can't believe that the food actually takes up that much. That's pretty intense, actually. There we go, okay. Good enough. Money. Money. Alright, what's the closest... They're both kind of equal distance from one another. Fuck yeah. I still haven't actually leveled up or anything like that. That's a big-ass town. How do I level up? How do I do that? Character. Oh my god. Can you buy wagons? It doesn't quite work that way. I don't know, green goes a long way. Alright. I really need a bow. I just need to find a bow. That is very, very important. Need to increase my athletics by 1, I do know that. Because I was, like, walking everywhere I went. But... Learning rate... Oh! Learning rate? What the hell? Oh! There's a whole, like, system in place here. What is this? I'm guessing the green is corresponding to whatever this stat is, and is the most you can gain from it, I think. What's the... This is the highest I have. Yes, okay. That looks like that's how it's actually working. Huh. Look at that. So based on the... Huh. Oh, they each have their own individual ones. Okay. So you gain extra health. More morale of the troops. Horse killer. Ugh. Footwork. What's this? Control, focus. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Extra arrows. Alright. So these... Wow, there's a lot going on in this thing. So, I guess it's... Maybe it's the more that you use it? Is that what's happening here? Or is it... No. What? That controls it. Then what's the 5? Is that just how much you've used it Yes, yes, because, yeah. So you're actually increasing your maximum capacity for the stat, and then, like, gaining more of it inside of the stat. Ugh, whew. Yeah, because it only goes up to a maximum of 5. So that's how they're handling it in this one. Because in the old one, you had to, like, level yourself up to, like, 99 in every stat, which is basically impossible. You just can't do that, outside of cheating. So in this one, you're actually just, putting focus points up to a maximum of 5 in each stat, and then working it up via, like, Skyrim rules, I think. If I'm, interpreting this correctly, anyways. Which should make it a little bit easier to actually, split up your stats now. It's just increasing my learning rate. Alright. In that case... it's a little bit easier to go into other stats now. Things, tactics, charm, leadership. Leadership is also important. Out of focus points, though. Okay. Alright. Huh, it'll take some while to figure all that out. I'm not sure how exactly you use something like a leadership, though. I'm guessing that's probably just more time-based than anything. Also, holy shit, these guys. Look at this dude! What a shithead. Like, at first I was freaked out by the child. But this guy especially. This guy looks like Dan Aykroyd. That's who that looks like. Alright. Keep Arrow Tavern District. I will go to the Tavern District because I think... Yes! Ransom prisoners. Yes, excellent. This is much easier now. That is much easier. Cool. Alright, can you do that with everyone? Go to the keep. Pay a bribe to enter the keep. Go to the arena. You can join the tournament, so there is one undergoing right now. I can't do that right now. That's too dangerous. I'll just get my ass kicked. Tavern District, Accords, recruit troops, trade. Trade. Alright, good. Now let's dump some of this stuff. Right, shoes. Don't need olives. I'm not even sure if your troops even consume olives. They didn't in the prior game. Sort by value first. Oil? Yes. Barbed arrows. I want to keep arrows if possible. Sell that cheese? Nah, don't sell that cheese just yet. Butter, fish, grain. Those were the same. Do all... Yes, all things that are food all weigh exactly 10 units. So don't even really need to worry about that. So none of them are size efficient. But some of them are worth more than others. So the best way to do this would probably be to sell off the things that are... Although having a variety of things increases morale, if it works the same as the first time. Alright, sell that. Okay, that looks okay, I guess. Made some money. Alright, okay. And into the smithy. I don't know anything about this. That looks shiny. Oh, you can... Oh, you can actually modify your weapon. Huh. Look at that smug expression down here. Death gun you, rascal. And you have to acquire materials in order to do it. This is all very, very new. Much better than the previous... In the prior version, like in Warband, you had to just... Oh, man. In the prior version, in Warband, you had to just wander around from town to town and hope that the thing that you wanted, the best version of it, like a masterwork whatever, would just appear in one of the merchant shops. And you had no way of controlling it at all. You just had to wander around and hope that one got generated somewhere. Randomize. Why is there a randomize feature? What is this? What? What in the world? You can actually... What is that? Oh. Oh, it's actually like trying to be balanced now. Huh. And can I change... Ah, ha ha ha. Yes. A two-handed... Holy fuck yeah. Two-handed mace. Looks like there are absolutely no options for it, but also still fuck yeah. Oh, right, this. Okay. There are no options for bows, actually. Throwing knives, two-handed sword, daggers, two-handed axe, throwing axe, two-handed polearm. What is the difference between a polearm, as far as this game goes, a pike, a javelin, of course, is one of the throwing items. Yeah, they really improved this whole system, didn't they? None. Alright. What the fuck? A rakehead? What? At least now you have way more options. You have so much more control than you used to. Yeah, this is so much better. It may end up not being as great in the long run, but still, it's much better. Can you sort by any chance? Let me try this. There's no way I would be able to actually... Okay, yeah. Being able to sort it even by this much is good enough, I guess. 70. So let's say if I wanted to make the longest possible weapon. And this is the only version of that. So this would end up being the best possible option as far as... increases the weight, increases the reach, lowers thrust speed. What the, it's like going... Oh, that's weird. Look at that. Look at this. 42 on thrust pierce damage. Then it goes up to 43. Then it goes back down to 42. Then goes back up to 43 briefly. That is so weird. Huh. What a weird system. It's going to take a while to figure out all this stuff. Oh, that's interesting. I can't do anything... Look at that smug expression. I still can't do anything with it just yet. But interesting to know that it's there. Huh. Alright. So the core gameplay loop right now is just wandering around and looking for looters. And trying to kill them in order to gain their shit. In order to both level up and acquire goods so that you can sell them. Yeah, I might be able to... I didn't even check the smelting option, whatever the hell that is. Alright, so let's start going around and collecting dudes. Yeah, I still need to buy a bow. Unfortunately, there was not a bow there that I saw. Oh, I should have... Yeah, I forgot that there was a thing there for that. I was more concerned about getting troops. Okay, so I can't get these guys enough relation. Alright. Okay, yeah. Recruit all I can. That's good enough. Alright, let's head back over here then. I want to check their inventory. It doesn't really matter if you waste too much time, because you're really just looking for looters to spawn in either way. Wow, day-night cycle's really fast. Looks nice, too. Look at that. What a nice-looking game. Only took 20 years to make. Yep. Good old 30-year game development cycle. What was I trying to do? Not the tavern, not the keep. Generic trade, yeah, generic trade. Okay, there is one bow here that I have access to. Bow 30, bow 30, bow 30. But that's the next threshold that I need to get to. I forgot how much stuff there is in the merchants. Okay. in a way, the very first part of the game is probably the most fun, just because like in so many games they make the mistake of trying to pace out the things that you have access to. So at the very start, you have like no options at all, right? But in games like this, you can see like the best versions of stuff. So if you want to grind the hell out of yourself to get some, like a sword that costs 10,000 gold, you can if you want to. And you can even use it if your stats are good enough. And it's not that hard to hit the threshold to be able to use it. You just won't have access to anything else. And that's the thing that I always liked about this game. Okay, so grab one of these. Alright. Won't be the best bow, but it will be my bow for the time being. Let's see. How good of a horse do we have here? So only 2 have requirements. Hit points, lower hit points. Arrow speed. Yeah, charge damage 12. Usually I would go for a charge damage. I think, are these the same thing? No, saddle horse. They are different. Horse tier. A little bit more charge damage on this one. And it seems like you can preview? Oh my god. This preview. I shouldn't have stopped it. Hold on. Preview. Maybe because it was my mouse. Maybe that's what it was. But I could swear that it was just spinning on its way down. Alright. But it seems like if you have a horse that's just in your inventory, your group actually goes faster. Because you don't actually equip horses to your guys. You don't really equip anything to them. And yeah, I can go ahead and... Wait, where do these go? Where do these go? Oh, they go inside a... Oh. I see. Well, if I'm not going to use... that's a conundrum. Yeah, I guess that's fine. I'm not sure how this is going to work out with 4 options like this, though. I'll worry about it later. But yeah, since you can't actually... Since you can't equip... Like, your troops are not things that you really equip exactly. They are different unit types, and they sort of automatically acquire things as they need them. Like, if they level up to a unit that actually uses horses, they just have horses. And I haven't tried saving anything yet. Is that just going to save it? Yeah, it just saves, okay. And it did have a save as, so you can go through different slots. Alright. So, next step is to find some dudes and then kill the dudes. So let's go back to the area that we knew that looters were in. There might still be something in that area, I'm not sure. Also, if you wanted to make money by doing something like trading, you can do that too. What the fuck? Oh, this is a trading caravan. Forest bandits, there we go. Although there's 10 of them. Patrolling around hideout. So their hideout is actually nearby. There we go. It's the same guy. He's back for more. I love the look of these guys. They did a pretty good job of randomizing them. In the original, they were a little bit too... like, there was basically just like 1 or 2 guys that were almost always more or less the same dude. Can you get your own castle? Yes, you can start your own empire and conquer the entire map. And own your own towns and castles and... build those things and build siege engines. Like, the game goes all sorts of crazy places. Fight me if you dare.
Bro, let's cut your throat in.
Alright. That's very nice. Let's murder the nice young men. Let's level you boys up too. One of you is not like the other. Oh, you're bald. That's what it is. Okay. All right. Come this way, gentlemen.
To me! Kill them all!
Although... No, bow. There we go. Bow. Shit. My archery sucks. Whoa. Oh, whoa. I didn't even notice that. Bastard. This is much better. Look at that. Look how good I am at the video game. Yay, K's! I can't believe I didn't think about the fact that they would all have K's above their heads. So most battles are like that, as long as you're making good decisions. If, see, the problem begins whenever you come across like a big mob of like 50 bandits all spawn in one big throng. You can't do anything to them. The only thing you can do then is try to run away, which you can do because you're in a smaller group. Let's do it this way. There we go. Good old bushwhackers. You can also force them to fight for you, I'm pretty sure. Alright, let's move everything over here. Man, our inventory went up. I think it's because I have a horse. Is that what happened? Why did my inventory go up so much more? Base, troops. Oh, because my troops are helping. And an extra 100 from pack animals, which is what that horse is doing. Cool. Alright. Let's see what's going on here. Anything worth... You can't really, No, here's one. There we go. It's nice and plaid, too. I really look like I just got through cutting wood. But I guess I'm better. Technically. This is heavier for no good reason. Same stats and everything else. Alright, that's good. So this is the gameplay loop. Find dudes, kill dudes, get their shit, then sell shit. And that's it. And you just keep doing that until you get a bigger and bigger army and you can handle more and more enemies. Eventually you can do things like attack towns and take over those towns, or loot the towns, or take over cities. Ooh, look at that. Oh, they got it. No, wait, there they are. There they are. Oh, even double-clicking makes you go a little bit faster. Like, it accelerates time automatically a little bit more. Oh, and it even, instead of just, like, going into the town walls, you actually have to go in through the entrance. That's interesting. Okay. Trade. Let's get rid of some stuff. Just to do this gameplay loop 1 or 2 more times. Okay, keep the cheese. I can get rid of the shield, I guess. I'm not gonna be using it at the moment, so it doesn't really matter one way or the other. So the next thing I want to do is actually probably upgrade my armor. So I don't want to buy something that is this expensive. There's no sense in doing that. You can buy a cape? Oh yeah, I don't have a cloak slot yet. That's right. And the rest of this stuff is not particularly great. Let's actually check the value. Sort by value. God, look how expensive some of this stuff is. Like, whenever you start getting the best stuff, then it gets really, really expensive. I don't understand why this shows up as something that I can buy. I don't have enough money, so why does it not show up? Oh, because I can use it. That's what it is. The red stuff is not stuff I can't buy, it's stuff I can't use. Alright, so I'm working with 1500. So let's start with stuff that... probably not that good. Well, let's check the value. Armor tier, like, yeah, body armor 8. It's not too big of a deal either way. You can see how much of an increase this is, though. Like, I'm going up in armor value by astronomical amounts by doing this. Let's find a nice... I really need to find a better... Here's body armor 5, body armor 8. I look ridiculous, but that's okay. I look completely ridiculous, but that's alright. Harness. I don't... Oh, yeah, you can equip the... Oh, you have a difference between battle outfits and civilian outfits. But how do you equip the horse? Maybe that's something you do outside of this... No, can't do it from here. Huh. I don't know. How do you... Oh, here it is. Here it is. Wasn't even looking at it. Okay, so you can do that too. I'm not going to do it right now, though. Leg number 5. So yeah, I can't really buy anything that's an upgrade in terms of armor for anything else. Which just means that I have to go to a different town, or I guess I could smith it, maybe? Or is it only for weapons? I could also smelt things. So I guess you don't get this stuff any other way other than maybe buying them. And you can't forge... You can't forge bows at all? Maybe not. I think recruits. You can... Yeah, you can recruit troops here, too. And as our guys, you really don't want your guys to die that much because you'll run out. Like, you don't get the gold back, even though they're with you. You don't get the gold back after they die horribly. So having them all get slaughtered is not really the best thing to do. You'll quickly drain yourself if you just run into fights that you can't handle. Although having more guys increases the odds that they actually survive. Alright, I'll get into one more. Jesus, look at that. So, armies, whenever you start getting into army-sized combat, it starts getting kind of unwieldy. And if it works the same as it did in the first game, then you have to, like, win one fight and then go into another fight where you do it all over again. Because I can't handle that many things at the same time. So let's fight one more group of dudes if I can find it. Then after that, I'll call it a stream for the time being. I really do appreciate that double clicking causes the time to speed up. That's really useful. If I had a better scouting... There we go. If I had better scouting, then I would be able to find enemies more easily. It's a good thing I have horses, or else I'd never be able to catch these smaller groups. You can see them sort of speed up as they're exiting the woods and going across open terrain. Wow. They don't even bother... These poor schmucks. They don't even bother threatening us. I guess because they can see that we're so... Like, we overmatch them by such a huge degree that they're just like, hello? You want to be friends? No, die. Ah! These poor schmucks, they're just gonna get the fuck riddled out of... Alright, here we go. I know, I look kind of cool now. Like a... I don't know, like a hobo version of something cool. Oh, you don't start with any... You just punch. Don't you... Oh, you naughty boys. Throwing rocks at me.
Ready this way! Forward!
What the hell? Get out of that mode. There we go. You can actually... I think you can even shoot your own guys accidentally. We did it. Good job, K-Men. K-Men? That actually almost makes sense. They look so greasy. I think it's the black clothing. It's very slimming, but it also makes them look kind of nasty. Good job, nasty boys. Yeah, you do increase. I guess the best way to increase my personal stats will be to, like, get involved in a tournament or something. There we go. Now, what did you give me? The unfortunate thing about these lower level dudes is they basically give you next to nothing. I guess it'd be useful to collect stuff in order to smelt it down, though. Alright. I'll play this more offline, but that's it for the time being, since we've been going for 3.5 hours, and I need to get something to eat. What'd you guys think of this stream? Was it sort of interesting? I can't imagine it's that interesting to watch over a long term, because so much of the game keeps repeating itself after this point. I think most of the stream was me doing a tutorial anyways. Yeah, it's kind of a comfortable little stream. Nothing too much going on. Not like the Doom streams where it was just breakneck pace all the time. Excuse me. Yeah, I might stream it again a little bit. I think I'll try to make a little bit more progress, and then, it's actually on sale right now. This is, of course, Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. It's on early access right now. It's been in development for like 8 years. For the time being, it is, discounted by, I think, like 10% or something like that. So I think it's like 32... No, that's not right. What was it? Oh, I'll have to... Let me go to the store page real fast so I can tell you guys. Is it just a flat $10 off? No, it is 10% off. I could have swore I bought it for a lower price than this, but right now it's $44.99 listed on the Steam page. Let me check. Because I'm pretty sure it's still an update from them. Huh, you know, Indivisible is still updating. I just bothered looking at what the email said. Yep, still going. I haven't actually checked and seen what exactly they've been doing lately. Let me check real fast. See if it was actually $44. Yeah, I got it for a little bit lower than that. It wasn't $44. I must have gotten it at some other weird discount. I got mine for $42. Huh, I don't know what's going on there. But anyways, you get the idea. Oh, discounted if you own the previous version. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Alright, that's cool. Alright, so you guys get the idea. I'll show back up with more of this game maybe in the future if I make more progress. Should have the exact same character, complete with an even larger group of K-men. So stupid. Alright, I'll see you guys then. Is there anyone else that's streaming right now? Is there anything else? Oh, Critical's actually playing this as well. I'll send you over to him. It's been a while since I've interacted with him. There you go. I don't think Spy's streaming right now. He's not showing up on my thing one way or the other. He was streaming earlier, though. Alright. See you guys next time.